everybody.
It was my fault.
Sorry for the slight delay. I thought we were streaming. Turns out we weren't.
It's my fault.
Well
Sorry,
done.
guys.
Well done before you started.
Yeah, I guess to reiterate, this is the Rime of the Frostmaiden. You can watch it every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can watch our sister stream, the Dorkvision stream, from 9 p.m. to midnight on Sundays. Books are on Drive to RPG and the DMs Guild, and you can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. Now, with that all out of the way for the second time, let's get into
Wait,
what
let me check. Are we
last
streaming?
time. We are streaming. We should be streaming.
Okay.
It says we're streaming.
Yes,
We are.
yes, it's okay. Don't scare him. Again.
Stop scaring him!
Ooh, bad connection.
So, last time you guys had left Bryn Shander, and not before
In
visiting.
shame, don't forget.
Don't forget in shame. Yes, you got embarrassed trying to reveal what's her
Thanks
face.
for reminding me.
In your shame, you visited the House of the Triad and learned a bit about some of the deities there, and learned a bit more about Auril, the Frostmaiden, and what her deal is. Tried to figure out kind of like why they sacrifice people, and it turns out it's largely out of fear, not really out of much else other than that. They're just afraid. Please stop the winter. Please stop it. Here, have my cousin.
Anything. Have my cousin. Oh boy.
You guys headed out to the east and fought a duo of Perytons that almost flew away with Venric, and to a lesser extent Jeeves. In that same breath, you encountered a kobold that knew you guys from you slaughtered their family, as they are very, very pertinent on repeating to you, making sure that you're aware. Unapologetic, but seemingly merciful, Grundle brought him back to the rest of the group alive. Well, not completely dead, and Scorp was healed back. You convinced Scorp to travel around with you guys for a bit.
Venric convinced it to travel on with him.
Mostly dead. It's not dead, it's different.
Yes. And that is where we off. I also managed to shrink down the map a bit so that it loads a bit quicker.
Wow.
It's about a fourth of the size now. As shown by you guys are bigger.
You know what? Screw you. Compresses your map.
No, my
Honestly,
JPEG.
that was like way faster. It was so much faster.
Well, the bright side is, now that I've compressed it, there's a lot more artifacts hidden in Icewind Dale.
Oh.
Because of artifacting.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Good. We
good.
all got the
That's
joke.
the joke.
We all got the joke.
We get it.
We're good at.
Wait, is it PNG or JPEG? Because one definitely does more.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Just
You
want a
guys-
picture of a goddamn hot dog.
My goddamn hot dog. Now, it is about 2.5 miles to Caer DIneval, thanks to the new grids being the way that they are, half the size that they were. And now we also can kind of simplify it, where 1 hex is movement by foot with snowshoes, and with a dog sled, it's 2 hexes per hour.
Sweet.
So yeah, it's a bit easier to tell how easy it is to do overland travel now.
Hex 'em.
So, I forget exactly where you guys were because I was like moving around the map so much.
Heckin' hexes.
We were right. You know, it was.
Were you at the
it was
intersection?
pretty
Were you like
close.
maybe here?
We were traveling along
One
the
of those
road.
two hexes you were just in.
I think the
It's
southern
like right
one.
here.
We didn't get
This one?
to.
I don't have a ping
yeah,
for some reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we were somewhere like that, yeah.
we haven't gotten to a crossroads yet because we haven't
We
been
didn't
a
get to the
Crossroads
crossroads.
Yes.
Yeah, we were before the crossroads still. We're resting for the night.
Okay.
Demon.
Um,
To make a wish with the crossroads demon.
Of course. Well, today it was morning when these events happened. There were 2 encounters in the morning, and there are.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yep, that's
Oop.
how it worked. So, you start traveling, and in another, like, half hour or so, you make it to the crossroads. Of course, you guys were heading towards Caer DIneval, but there's also the road to East Haven and the road to Goodmead. They're all labeled by signs, at this simple crossing. Um, Heading your way from East Haven, you see a little cart just hobbling out ahead of you. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh, we can buy things.
Well, let's see who they are first. You don't know if they're selling anything. They're hobbling, so there might be something happening.
Well, there's just a lot of snow.
Okay. Well,
Carts do
never know.
well in snow. We need more of a sled.
Yeah. I
It's
get a
being
sled.
driven by a couple of axe beaks from the look of it, now that you're familiar with those kinds of creatures.
Oh snap!
Ooh.
Bird dogs.
Yeah, I guess just wait and then hail them down like before they pass.
Run
Sure.
up and hail them.
Yeah,
We'll meet them at the intersection.
for that. Yeah.
Sure.
Are they on one of the adjoining roads or the same one as us?
It's the same one, it's just across from the intersection.
Go say hi.
Sure.
Mush.
You mush your guys up ahead and give them a bit of a rest as they pull in, and the merchant rumbles to a stop. Whoa there! Hello, friends. You travelers on the way? Not burglars, I hope.
I
We're
think if we were
friendly.
burglars, that we probably wouldn't have said hello or waved you down.
That.
I suppose there are some tricky people about sometimes. The name's Gertie, headed towards Bryn. Can I help you with anything? Do you need to buy any wares? I've been traveling for a bit, so I could use the rest.
Why don't you sit down? What do you have here?
Oh, thank you. Oh, so thankful to get a load off. I'm a calligrapher by trade. I carry lots of books and scrolls and supplies if you need them.
I'm actually low on paper, so that'd be good for me. What kind of scrolls do you have?
I have some that are... She looks both ways. Puts her hand up to her face. Magical? Nani?
Mm,
Magical paper.
That's so. I have a few scrolls, but you can feel free to peruse my other goods while I look on through. Let's see what we have here. She opens a little latch on the cart, knocking down a little, like a trap wall that pops open. You can see a bunch of like materials that are displayed before you guys. She's got a lot of stuff as far as supplies go. She's got plenty of like paper available for like just 2 silver pieces a piece. She's got like a magnifying glass, some lamps, bits of glue, cases for your maps or scrolls, calligrapher's supplies, obviously, and an abacus with little ivory beads on it.
oh, fancy.
She also carries a bit of wax in just a lump, and a bunch of quills.
Definitely buying paper. I already marked it off.
All
Oh,
right.
you said you're on your way to Bryn Shadow. Where are you coming from?
East Haven, dear. It's another big town, so I tend to travel between here, Bryn, and Targos. Sometimes, if it whims me, I'll head off and branch to one of the other towns. Here we go. Here's a nice little scroll that can protect you. A scroll of absorb elements. Can take in different types of damage, perhaps the cold, and blast them out if it so pleases you. As well, here we have an ice knife spell. Lots of cold things, you see. Most of the wizards that I visit tend to specialize in those.
Are wizards around?
I would like to purchase the knife.
It's
Oh,
a piece
it's-
of paper with a knife on it.
It's a scroll, dear.
Well, no, it's got the word knife on it.
Oh,
It's not in a language that I can pronounce, but yes. We also have a few scrolls of Chaos Bolt, a random sort of spell.
How much for the elemental protection scroll?
Oh, all my scrolls just run for 75 gold pieces.
Ooh. Do you want one? I'll take one.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take one of those.
Sure.
Can you cast scrolls?
I'm gonna say if it's not on your spell list, maybe it'll require an Arcana check.
That makes sense.
I was wondering if you needed to know magic to do it or not.
Oh
So
yes, that one is a requirement.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well,
Well,
Well, it's Vilma and
absorb-
Suvi and Venric.
yeah.
yes, if they want to.
And I guess Jeeves.
Eh.
I
Have
could
no
definitely-
need for scrolls, but I'll take one of those quills.
I must
Master
check the
Venric.
ranger spell list.
Master Venric, I do so need a new quill. Can you please spare me a copper piece?
Yeah, we can buy a bunch. Do you need paper too?
I thought that was a little rich for my blood, so I was
Oh my
just going to
goodness.
venture the quill.
All right, just give me like a kit, just like a a journal kind of setup. Got the ink, get the quills, got the parchment, get everything all wrapped up and bundled together, and a little scroll case as well.
Oh, well, I can get you all of that for about 30 gold pieces for a whole book.
Oh, for a book? Oh, well, I was just thinking loose pages, but yeah, sure. Here's
You
30
said
gold.
journal, so I thought that.
I just hand her 30 gold pieces. Yeah,
Thank
perfect.
you, my young ward.
I dump in the 9 silver pieces that I have as well because I hate it.
Sure.
Here's a tip.
This is an out of character question, and maybe I should roll like a history check for it. Is there like a system in this savage north for sending like letters or getting letters to other cities or to people? I don't know the status of like a postal service or anything like that.
Flying snake.
Yeah, there's a postal service. It's over in Smearensburg.
Oh, okay.
Just joking on that part, but they do have a postal service available in most towns.
Was that the town from Klaus?
From Klaus,
Welcome
I
to
assume.
Smearensburg.
Because I was gonna say, if we find the postal service in this place, it better be the guy from Klaus.
This is
Yeah.
horrible.
Express.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check. Carry on.
Flying snake express.
Hey, Vendrick and Jeeves.
Mm.
Yeah, why don't you buy another couple sheets of paper? I'm gonna want to borrow that later. I'll toss you another cup of silver for that.
Sure. I mean,
Why do you want him to buy?
I mean, looking for a book, but I guess a.
Well,
some
I don't need to
fees
buy a
needed.
second quill and a second ink pot.
Well, I guess.
I see. That's fair.
Because he wouldn't want anyone to think he's a nerd.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't have that.
We don't need anybody to know that Nephros writes erotic friend fiction.
So ink
I think
pot,
we do need to
quill.
know that, honestly. I think that seems very important to us.
Legally, you have to tell me.
Where do you think his good rolls go?
Fort Venrick's fanfic is already in progress.
All right.
I think
Ink
you
pot,
hold
quill.
them for ransom, Chris. His good rolls.
Yes, I
It's a
eat them
fox
and
fic.
devour them so that I can get crits.
How many sheets would you say that the extra silver would get, and then just kind of fold them and stuff them into the journal?
How much silver?
I don't know, between 2 and 4.
I did
That
give her
gets
9 as well.
that gets 2 sheets of paper or 4 sheets of parchment. Parchment's
Alright,
just cheaper.
Yeah, 2 sheets of paper, so 2 silver. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We want to get the good stuff.
Although nowadays,
What's wrong with parchment?
parchment is the good stuff in our era. Paper was the
Yeah,
good stuff
right.
back then.
Fair.
Oh, it's so got a mystique to it.
Oh,
It's because one took longer.
Yeah. Anywho,
So, shopkeep. How about 120 gold for both of the scrolls?
the hell? Why don't you make a persuasion check?
Oh, why don't I?
Persuade me. Slap.
I'll roll low on this one day.
That sounds fine, dearie. Here, take the scrolls. Make good use of them. Which ones did you want?
There was only 2, right?
Absorb elements and ice knife and chaos bolt.
Oh, okay. No, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
want. I don't think I'm gonna do ice knife. That one doesn't seem as practical. So I'll just get 2. Unless she was giving me all 3, then I'll do that.
Oh, she has multiples of each.
Oh, she has multiples of each.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do 1 Chaos Bolt and 1 Absorb Elements
Sure.
for 100.
20.
20.
Almost got her.
Almost got her.
You almost had me there, you little Dickens. I have to make a profit
The big Dickens.
somehow. I pay the wizards a good amount of money for this stuff. Anyway,
To buy something from us,
oh, do you have something to sell?
we can sell you a helper.
Who? You?
Hel- no, a little kobold helper.
We're gonna find actual kobolds for
We're
him to
already
live
tired
with.
of the kobold. We just adopted him.
You
Hold
wanna
on.
sell him? That's what you said.
The quick pivot from saving a life to slavery.
It's a kobold with a job.
I wouldn't be selling then. We're not selling.
Oh,
What?
you have to buy him. What?
You-
Did you want to make a new friend?
Who
Since
are you
hate
talking to?
me,
Okay.
I don't know anymore.
I think I'm talking to
The
the
Scorp.
shopkeep.
Hmm.
Oh.
Scorp.
Scorp keep.
Yeah, the shopkeep doesn't hate Grundle.
Yeah.
Scorp looks up at Grundle and says, "What? I can't even read. Why would
Oh.
I be a writer?"
I don't know. Maybe
You'll
you
find
could
your
be
true
good
calling
at it.
here.
Shows what you know.
Don't worry,
All right.
We
We
have
can-
time. We can figure out if we can find other kobolds, but maybe this is a backup plan. How about that? We can
Yeah.
forcibly adopt you to someone else. That still sounds wrong.
This was bringing it back to life was not a good idea. This is going terribly.
The regrets
Look.
are immediate and continuous.
There are no regrets when you're doing something kind for someone else.
Okay. Okay.
I'm afraid I don't buy kobolds, thank you,
Yeah.
but I appreciate the offer of help. Well, if everybody's all set, I think I'll be on my way. Thank you for your business.
No, it was a pleasure, and good luck on your travels. Stay safe.
Of course, you as well. Goodbye, my new friends.
Goodbye.
Let's get back on the road.
She sold boring things.
It's paper. It's useful. Although, I
And
wonder
magical.
where she gets it from.
Go ahead and ask her before she runs away.
She said wizards, so I assume that they're around.
People can make paper anywhere.
True.
Magic scrolls, though.
I asked about the wizards, but she did not answer me.
I wonder if she knew the dwarven wizard.
That's the only one we know.
I don't feel like I'd trust scrolls made by him.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
Roll an insight check on
We-
the scroll.
we kind of know Chessex Calfax. He's a wizard.
Chessex dice.
Yes.
Cephalic Caltro.
Grundle will never say his name correctly.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
So, you guys get back on your sleds, mush the dogs, and head on up to Caer DIneval.
Mush.
Assuming that's
Yeah, it's
still
when
where
you
you want to
squeeze-
go. I did stop at the
Yeah,
intersection
You
to
squeeze their cheeks.
make sure.
Yeah, it's when you squish the cheeks together.
Changed her mind. We're going to good meat. Turn around.
Okay, the dogs.
North of Caer DIneval. Caer DIneval.
Caer.
Caer.
Give him
Uh,
the care.
Ugh.
Okay. There's plenty of time since the only encounters today were in the morning, so the rest of the day is uneventful, and you guys land Caer DIneval.
Should we roll for dog rest?
For dog rest? Nah, I'm not rolling that anymore. Now I'm just doing it as
Dog resty pine toes.
like
Okay.
they rest every hour, pretty much.
Yeah, cool.
That's fair.
Yeah. With the shrinking of the map, I've just kind of gotten tired of the inane stuff.
Well,
Roger that.
These cities seem closer together than usual.
Hmm.
Right, it's been like 3 hours of travel, so noon is high in the sky.
Newness.
Of course,
It's
it's
12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's noon.
12 o'clock. That's what he says, right?
Gross.
That's right.
Yep.
Let's bring you guys over to Caer DIneval. Oh, I need to copy all your tokens. Damn it all.
You broke everything. Come on.
Oh, I didn't break everything. I just forgot to put bases of your tokens there. Maybe because you keep getting followers.
More pets.
Look, we're
Pets.
trying to find a new home. It's not permanent.
I'm hoping Jeeves and Scorp will kill each other, and then we won't have to deal with them.
Oh, I like Scorp. It's fun.
Eh?
It's not like Thrazier.
Just a
That we
an
can
eight.
agree.
He's like
Hasn't
not
tried
like
to
them.
sell us anything yet.
Let's go.
I love how everything about this place, though, is like, let's describe the terrain. It's mostly snow.
knucklehead.
It's just snow.
Yeah.
It's snowing. It's dark.
It's cold. It's dark.
Gonna last the rest of your life. Yep, this is a tiny town.
It is. It's not
It
like
is,
the other
yeah.
huge towns.
Hear the Western music.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Thanks, Chris.
You used it. You had 1 credit, and you used it.
Yes, exactly. That's my one.
Good one. Good one. All right. You guys arrive in from the west. This town kind of just curls up onto a mountain, and at the top of the mountain is, well, the Caer DIneval, overlooking the sea, where Knucklehead Harbor makes its harborage. Good one, Chris. Nobody
Steerage.
noticed. Okay. Look around, and there's not a lot of people out, even at noontime. Looks like most people are just huddled in their houses for warmth. It doesn't even look like there's that much, like, trade or, like, market stalls open. I guess, do you head up the hill or down the hill?
Before we get too far into town, I do want to talk with the group slightly.
El Scorpo.
Specifically Venric.
Oh boy.
Just fuck that guy.
So we're going here. We're linking the cult that took the boy with the stones, well,
Mhm,
multiple stones now that you carry, Venric.
mhm, mhm,
So we
mhm.
gotta be careful with that. Also,
Where is that
Oh.
box? Did I lose that? Where is it?
You
keep an
dropped
eye
it.
on that.
Just kidding.
Sold it to that merchant when you were looking.
I'm concerned because Scorp found one of these pieces originally, and he seems to have a connection with it. So perhaps be careful around him, because I don't know what's gonna go on with him.
I don't think he even knows it. It's in a box. It's fine.
Is
Okay,
that box locked?
I'll keep an eye.
as long as that box is safe.
Perhaps
it is not
we
as safe as
find
box.
a place to leave Scorp before we investigate further.
That
Yeah,
would
I
be
mean-
wise.
Bringing a kobold into a town might be an easy way to invite the city god on
I'm
us.
raising my hand. Yes, please.
What if we leave him in the stables with the dogs?
And our stuff.
I feel like that's going to cause more problems than it would solve them.
Yeah, I feel like him being with us at all is causing problems.
He's only been with us for like a day. He hasn't caused that
What
many
if we
problems.
disguise him as a little guy?
That'd be
Oh,
cool.
like a little birthday boy.
I could have a little
So he
brother.
could be- What?
Because you can just make him look like a
Let's put a
gnome.
soup bucket on his head and let's move on.
Oh,
Yes, you and I both use the soup bucket.
That's okay. If you're going with that, let's go. A bucket.
Unless you've got a disguise kit.
I don't have a disguise kit.
Got a flute, snowshoes, winter clothes. I'm wearing all of these things.
I don't know. Does he fit in someone's backpack? We did that with the other kobold.
I
That one
am
cooperated.
quite small, so it won't fit in my backpack.
What are you guys talking about?
We're trying to figure out how to not piss off the guards with your presence.
Do
What?
you want to explore the cool town?
Maybe?
Usually folk are very not susceptible to having kobolds around for whatever
Hey.
reason.
Remember last time you showed up at a town and then, they didn't like when the kobolds was there, and they, that whole thing with us.
Yeah, when they
Might
hired
happen
us to
here.
kill you, and the little green kid over here killed all your friends.
I had
Okay, we
almost
don't-
forgotten.
We don't need to keep bringing it up.
They don't. They wanted to kill us. To be fair.
Anyways, you can see that people might have a problem with you here. So
Yeah.
we need to figure out a way, perhaps, not to have that happen. Right? Not cause trouble?
Listen, will you be willing to stay outside of town if we left you like a little bit of food, something to keep yourself, sustained while we're in town?
Make a
Maybe
persuasion
teach
check.
yourself how to read.
What if I just go and buy him a coat and then just put him in a coat? Pretty good persuasion.
I
Pretty good.
Compelling argument.
understand. I don't want people trying to kill me. Know that it's very easy to do. At least give me something to eat or something.
Yeah, of course. Here you go. I'll give him, I don't know, 4 rations probably.
Grabs the rations and then just kind of starts hobbling off into the snowy wastes.
Just off.
You told him to stay outside of town, so
Alright.
Run over the dogs and ride away as soon as possible.
Okay, guys, yeah, we have a chance to lose it, by the way. So
Mush, Stoli.
if we wanted to come after us and kill us a second time, then this is the way to do it.
Let's just get into town and start
I
investigating.
want to
Show
lose
them
him, but
mercy.
there's a chance that if we do, he'll try to kill us again
Oh, he'll try to kill me again.
for losing him.
Well, no, and then I think he'll hate all of us at that point.
All right. Well, Scorp stomps off, and you guys have the town to yourselves.
Find a place for the dogs.
Man, you gave him the good salted meat.
Hey, listen, I felt kind of bad for him.
There's a kennel right out the right on the outskirts, like right near where the star is. So you can easily put your dogs away for
Put
like
dogs away.
yeah for like
Fork?
since there's like 10 of them, I'll just say a gold piece should house them for the night.
I got it. Gold
Alright.
piece.
That and your sleds, all that. It's fine.
All right, boys, into the kennel.
Suvi, tell my dogs that I love them. Better me and Barrels. Tell them I love them.
Your mommy loves you very much.
And go and pet. Oh, good boys.
They lick Vilma's face excitedly,
Yeah.
wagging their
All right, I'm
tails. You
good.
abandon them in the kennel.
Okay, now stay
Staying
here.
forever.
I may not come back.
You know they lick their butts, right?
Yeah, I saw you do it as well, Venner.
Yeah, what? You don't?
We don't
It's the
talk
only way to
about
get
that.
it clean.
Okay.
All right. Well, I say we head uphill because, and Nephros like points up at the Caer. If the speaker's anywhere, they're up there.
Yeah, is this one of... I guess this is technically one of the 10 towns, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's right.
that's right.
Let's go.
Guys, head
It's
on
more
up
of a
the
village,
hill.
but sure.
Come to the first little noticeable icon on the map.
The Culbers.
Culver's. It's the name of apparently a shop. It looks kind of just like a large house, but it has a sign out front. Little treasure chest underneath of it. Looks to be just a pawn shop or something. The windows are like not big, wide windows that you'd see on a shop. They're just kind of like a house's front windows, and they do have like a bunch of random bullshit chuffed into the front of the window.
Is it run by the Zentarum?
I don't know. It's only one way to find out.
Thieves can't get
you
in
have
there.
to ask them
Hey, are you
directly
run
to
by
their
the
face.
Centaur?
We have to boldly ask them to their face. It's the only way to find out.
Hello, got any snakes?
With wings?
Yeah, man, I don't know.
I'm only just noting that you noticed the place. Otherwise, you can continue on. If you'd like.
Pawn shop, they might have more scrimshander, Vilma.
I'd say we can check it out probably later.
We can
right?
check it out on the way back. If we
Sure.
don't royally screw up our first meeting and get run out of town.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't talk.
And
You
I
can
should
talk if you
take.
want, fool.
And I should be the talker. Got it.
Talk if you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to.
yeah. Grundle's learning a lot of new things. I think this is a good time for him to practice. It's a small town,
Grundle the party
less chance of
face.
embarrassment. It's all good.
I mean, honestly, it seems harmless letting him lead because we can probably. It's
We endear
understandable.
him with his simplicity.
Listen, something will happen if Grundle's in the
Something
lead.
will happen, so it's a good start. I like leading with Grundle.
Deploy the shit stir.
Vilma and
Hmm.
Nephros are like the strategic, like, charisma checks, like, okay, we need to do this. Grundle is just, well, something needs to happen. We don't really know what, so let's just put
I'll
Grundle in
butter
front.
him up.
Yeah.
We don't really know what, but it usually ends with blood, so maybe we should put that one on the back burner.
Grundle's
Hopefully
the
the town
shotgun
guard isn't
approach.
as well stocked.
Yeah.
I just
here.
have a question before I talk to them. Why are we here?
We're looking for the cult.
Yeah.
What cult?
Honestly, giving him not good questions to ask might not be the best approach to this one.
Mm.
Because he's going to ask about the cult.
Let's call it a club instead.
A religious sect. That's
Someone
not
who's been-
technically seen by others.
Think
Yeah, some
Grundle can
group that's
pronounce
been
that?
indoctrinating people. They've got the black crystals around their necks.
Oh,
Hi, is this the one true religion?
they
Mm.
stole the person that looks like you, right?
What?
Or they were
No.
people that look
They're-
like
they're
No,
True.
they look
they
like
were. They were the tieflings.
Mhm,
They
mhm.
stole Huawar.
The horror was it?
Oh,
We
Jar
can-
Jar,
Wow.
yeah.
No, he's just a boy.
We
It's
could
just a
talk about
boy.
that, honestly. If we're looking for somebody who went missing, that might be our best approach.
Yeah, that's probably
Because
the
it's
best thing to
technically
open
what we're
with.
doing.
That's fair. Yeah,
So you're
bringing
saying
that
there's
up,
not
being
many
like we're looking
people
for
out.
Huawar.
Right?
Yeah, there's not many people out. You've only passed by maybe like 2 people on the way up the hill.
Did they look hostile or trying to hide from us, or is just not pitchy?
No, they just tried to keep their heads low and just kind of walked past.
Okay.
Yeah, so remember,
Same
we're
depressed
not,
town as usual.
we're not here to sort out a cult and, hunt down cultists or anything. We're here looking for Poirot, okay? That's what we're here to do.
Got it.
A young
Stay
boy
focused on
been
that.
led astray.
Looks
Thank you,
like
Grundle.
it's starting to snow.
Again, why?
Weird.
When did it stop?
You know what? It's actually really hard to notice when it stops. It's just always snowing.
Yeah, it's just starting to pick up again. It's harder to see the noonday sun.
Well, we should at least go and try and talk to the speaker before it gets darker, and then grab food.
Shall
Wait,
we
Suvi,
continue
you
our
have red
uphill
hair?
climb?
Agreed.
It's usually so covered in snow, I
Oh,
never see
no.
what color it is.
I'll start sweating if it gets this warm.
Do you have a winter coat and a summer coat?
Yes.
No,
I
that's
don't-
literally only you.
Hmm.
Alright, you guys head up the hill. The see like a nose that was pressed up against the glass at Culver's just kind of sink back into the window. You're
Customers.
Like Aww.
Oh,
As you leave
Package.
the front of
they're gonna be so
Culver's.
excited when we go by a second time, though.
Ooh.
And then we walk right by again. Aw.
Aww.
And then we sneak in when he's not looking.
Alright, the next place you guys make it to is a tavern posted just right outside the Caer itself. It's pretty big. Like, the Caer itself has walls around it, but, like, this is probably a comparison in size almost. 'Cause it's like a 3-story structure with, like, a tower peeking out above it. Looks like it's got an inn and a tavern here. And it's called the Uphill Climb. And it just shows a meandering road for its sign.
Oh, what a curious name.
Well, it's not as hard to get up here as the top of the Caer.
Well, yeah, but
What was it called? The big mountain.
oh,
Oh,
Kelvin's can.
Cairn.
Kelvin's
The
Cairn.
can.
Nah.
Cairn, and this is the Caer. Excuse me, and
Now
my
you're getting-
Gaelic is rusty.
Cairn. I think a cairn is a real term. I guess they're all
Yeah,
real
it's like
terms.
a cavern or
Yeah.
something, isn't it?
It's just McCann.
Well, the inn's here. Do you just pass by and go to the Cairn?
I mean, that's what we're here for,
Yeah,
right?
I think
Might as
so.
well.
We can stop back
Come
and
back
get
later.
a room and it's later.
Still plenty of time in the day.
This is literally a one-road town. We can always come back. We're not gonna get lost.
Caer is a place name element in Welsh, meaning stronghold, fortress, or citadel.
Yeah. What about Cairn?
No clue.
Yeah, come on, let's keep walking. Keep that heart rate up.
All right. You guys
Gotta get my
make
steps
it.
in.
Benric,
to the
while we're
Caer.
walking.
Oh, Cairn is a mound of rough stones built as a memorial. I did know that.
Yes.
Just forgot.
Oh.
Rocks.
Kelvin's gravestone.
So that's where the inventor of the Kelvin scale died, at Kelvin's Cairn.
That's why it was so cold.
Exactly. Right. With you guys here, technically, I think I can take you there.
Technically.
Technically.
Oh man.
It's
If
black.
if I was a cleric, that means we could go and talk to them because usually it's just a dead body with stones covered on him.
All
Be a
right.
skeleton by now.
No, this
Yeah,
is a
we could just
care,
talk
not a
to random
care.
dead people.
You head out, or you head up to the Caer. It's stone wall greeting you at the front. It's got a set of double doors closed in position, flanked by two little simple torches, just constantly aflame. They're struggling against the ensuing winds. There's a battlement up above this that's like covered in like a simple shingled roof, stretching from tower to tower. There's two of them, one on each side. It looks like there's light coming from within battlements.
Oh, someone's home. Who wants to do a knock?
We can go.
Nephros
Hey.
strides up to the door.
Yeah, go get him, Nephros.
Oh,
Hello,
Grundle's
Nephros.
already there.
Oh,
And
hello,
Grundle,
Grundle.
Grundle, you too.
Hello, Nephros.
See, I speak before I move my character.
Shall I?
oh no, I just moved.
Oh, do I go? Oh no. I just wanted the torch.
Nephros sees Grundle striding up. Oh, shall we? In unison?
Fenric, you go. Jeeves grabs Fenric and kicks him over.
Ah,
I run over to Jeeves and I kick Jeeves.
No!
What?
he's dead.
Oh! He's face
He
first in the
dies.
snow. That wasn't
Great.
very funny. Now, for
Yeah,
all
kinda
done
funny.
playing in the snow, let's have our red-green people go up and do it. The Christmas
Red,
colors.
green. Colorblind colors. Let's go.
All right. Hello, and knock on 3. 1,
One,
2.
two, knock, knock, knock.
Yeah. We knock.
I know how to count it now, two.
Yeah, I mean, Nephros knows he's literally done it every time. So
Okay. You knock. There's no answer.
Hello?
Mm,
Just yell out
hello,
to the battlements.
hello.
It echoes for
Time
a
to use
bit.
my potion of climbing.
And then, after a short pause, a figure appears peeking over the battlements. They're wearing like bundles of winter robes, lined with fur around the hood, and they're a red-skinned tiefling with like curly black hair, orange eyes. She looks out over you all and says, "Who are you? What business do you have here?"
Oh, we're just some kindly travelers looking to talk to the speaker.
Didn't you hear? The speaker's sick. He won't see anyone.
I'm a healer.
I was
I
gonna
can
say.
help if you need it.
We have a
Yeah,
healer.
Nephros like turns around to Venric and like raises the eyebrow. Well, you see, we happen to have a particular knack for healing bedridden old men.
And women.
Well, no, there wasn't a woman with the stones under her bed.
Thanks, Zoe.
She looks back for a second. No, we've already tried all the healing magic that we need. There's nothing we can do now but make sure he feels better. Now get out of here. Go
they
find a place
lying?
at the inn.
It's oddly suspicious.
I mean, this is it, right? Obviously, I'm just looking
Should
to
we roll for
Suvi and
sus?
Fenric like this is it, obviously, right?
Nephros, maybe I can just give you one of these stones and you can pretend to be one of like the cult members and sneak in.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, you don't think there's potentially any other convincing arguments we can deploy here?
Eh,
Oh, but
Listen,
he's like a
leave
really
or
good
I'll
healer.
send the guards out to force you to leave.
well, do you have a recommendation for which tavern we should go to? Is there only one?
Just the one. She points at the tavern.
Great. Thank you for your kindness. I think.
We hope you reconsider our offer. We'll be nearby.
We'll let you know if we need your services.
Yeah, so you know that we've got a boundless well of faith right here. Doesn't look like a lot, but he's got a whole lot of faith. Does a lot of healing with it.
A lot of healing, small package. Goes a long way.
Offer's
Density.
always on the table.
If we need your services, you'll know if they say they're from Fel Supara. That's me.
No, Supera.
Super raw.
Fel Supara. Oh, they have a name. That's already not a good start for, for them.
Ooh, yikes! Maybe we shouldn't attack them. They have a name.
She looks really cool too. This is not good.
I hate it.
She seems to be. We're gonna. Yeah. Why don't we back off and see what we can do about this?
Yeah.
I think that there's other ways to kind of look in.
Well, we didn't get attacked immediately, so I think it's a success.
Yeah.
It's true.
A success. We got a name. I mean, she told us a name, and if they want to hear from, like, that kind of seems like we might have an in already. They might be discussing us.
Maybe. I don't know for sure.
Well, if you'd like, you can try an insight check. Now that
Oh.
you've conversed with them.
Maybe we
They,
could just grievously injure Jeeves and have Fenric fix it right in front of them.
as you proof, as you start backing away from the door,
I can't read.
Fel also
Oh, we do an insight?
disappears.
Mind read. That's how it works, right?
If you
13
say mind read.
13, 14. I'll say, I mean, it seems like she's definitely trying to get rid of you guys. More so than you would think if you were offering free help.
I mean,
Yeah.
that seems.
Pretty
Once
cold
we get all
welcome.
together, a little bit away, it's like this seems
Yeah, we'll trudge our way back to the
so suspicious.
uphill climb.
I'll
This
assume
seems-
you're away for a bit.
Well, we're also strangers in the same sense. Like, you don't want a stranger coming into your home.
I mean, there's too many things lining up right now.
What, just because she's a tiefling?
The tiefling, he's
And
sick.
a sick man?
He can't be healed. We tried all the healing, go away. Like, they're keeping us out.
All the
And
healing.
Yeah.
nothing happened.
To try to
No,
Yeah,
we're
they
all
talking
haven't-
of
about that
it.
old dwarf in Bremen. We never
Yeah,
even
they haven't-
checked that.
Yeah, they haven't tried looking under his bloody bed. Tell you
Or
that
they
much.
put it there.
Oh, is there? Yeah.
Well,
they're
yeah,
the ones doing it.
Nobody who's not in on it has.
They
looked under
are
the
a
bed.
tiefling, no offense.
Oh,
I
plenty
just-
taken. It's fine.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry
Does
to
he match the description of
reiterate.
Horwar's friend?
I mean, the description was just a male and a female tiefling. And she is female!
She could be one of the
50%
two.
description.
She almost matches it entirely. Now if we can only prove that she's a tiefling.
Is this true? What if she's a changeling?
My
Or
blood
what if
testing kit out.
she's using magic to disguise herself? What if it is Hwarwar the entire time?
You know what? You can have fun disproving negatives. Meanwhile,
I
The
don't have
rest of
zone of
us-
truth or cool things to do that with.
Stone of Truth.
Zone.
yeah, I mean,
The barkeeps
Grundle,
always know something.
Grundle has a stone of truth. It's tell the truth or I'm gonna hit you with this.
With this stone.
mm,
Well,
yeah,
shit.
maybe we should just talk with the locals. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
get some
that's-
food. We
Get
can
some
figure out a
info.
timeline, maybe when their speaker began falling ill or when the tiefling showed up. Maybe they've been here the entire time and we found the epicenter of it all.
Sure.
Mm.
That would be exceedingly convenient.
There are only 10 towns. We have gone through at least half of them.
Yeah, I think we're at about the 50% mark.
We should be at least level 10.
Look,
That's right.
Every time we roll the d20, we should level up.
Speedrun. You head back to the uphill climb, discussing your alternatives. And I guess head inside as the snow starts to finally pick up further and start to threaten a blizzard.
Oh, good. Yeah, blizzard. Great.
What a
Threatens
surprise.
terrible working conditions.
Yeah, you might want to head inside before it starts turning from a blizzard into an Activision.
Yikes.
What if
Sorry.
it becomes a
avoid
Microsoft?
that. Let's get
Well,
inside
You know, one
now.
good thing about a blizzard is that it's easy to
Not
hide in it.
Nice.
Just
see you
saying.
later.
Suggesting
I mean,
subterfuge.
I
Uh,
wasn't
Also
going to
leaves
say anything, but I'm
incredibly
glad someone
obvious
did.
footprints.
But what do you mean you weren't going to say anything? You're the sneaky one. Just because you're red inside of a snowstorm, I'm sure it can hide most
Oh,
of
in
you.
the
he's
dark,
sneaky
red is harder to
because he's
see.
a tiefling.
No, that's not what he was implying. That's horribly.
I thought that we were on the same page. I'm sorry.
Once again, offense taken.
Jeeves.
Not
He's
from
starting to
being the
rethink
only
that life
human
debt.
here.
not from me though, right? Because like, I'm
I-
trying.
Apologies, I'm from a different time.
No.
I'm old and set in my ways.
Vilma just kind of like looks off into space as like math symbols start flashing across.
I'm literally doing that right now.
Well, let's get some good food and something warm in our bellies before we figure out what's going on in here.
Okay.
I hope it's good food. Let's see. It's literally like all
Got a
the
feeling
food
we
in
should go
town, pretty
rescue the
much.
I
kobold.
barge into the uphill climb party.
Oh yeah.
All right, you
There's a
barge
blizzard
in.
Climbs
going
in.
on. What are we gonna do about the kobold?
He's
He's got
fine.
food. He's
He-
He
outside.
left the rations.
He was told to
Hey, he
stay
managed to
outside.
find us in the middle of the woods.
He's also not affected by the cold,
Yeah.
so we're good.
Yeah. If we're
That's
cold,
right.
he's cold. Keep him out.
Ugh.
Do not let him inside.
It's like a fae or a vampire. You just say yes, you can come in, and then you can never get rid of him.
I mean, we invited him not to kill us, and he didn't kill us yet, so...
True.
All right, you open
Well-
the doors, head inside. Grumble's the first inside, and
Hello.
you see a front area with a bunch of adjoined tables, like big long tables, filled with a bunch of groggy old sailors. They all look at you guys as you enter. The barkeep looks up. He's got large mutton chops to go with a scraggly head of brown hair. Looks like one of his eyes is just kind of closed. You don't know if it's like hurt or something. Just has one of his eyes perpetually closed. He stops scrubbing his glass. Hello, welcome to the uphill climb. What can I get you, fine fellows?
We need some rooms to stay in for the night.
Picking up out there.
And perhaps some hot chocolate.
Almost had it.
I think food and tea and drink would be graciously welcomed.
And some
At least
hot
hot
gossip.
water.
He glances over at a hostess and kind of nods his head towards you guys. No rooms to stay in. We can get you fed.
Well, that's half the problem, so.
Is there
Thank
any
you.
rooms in the town to stay in?
Why don't you get some food and maybe the blizzard will blow over.
Okay.
I
Not
look
very-
at somebody that's near me. I
Sure.
don't think we're welcome here.
I'm getting that feeling too.
How
that's
fish-like
never
do these
stopped me
people
before.
look?
Sorry?
Never said that's never stopped him before.
Alright, the hostess comes over and gets you guys sat down. Mostly just have the fish chowder today. Again, but it's still good. Plenty of fresh fish been added to it from the catch today.
Oh, it's
Have
one
you-
of those stews that keep adding things slowly and slowly every single day. It makes like this weird umami kind of flavor.
Aye, it's one of those. Do you want to eat out front or up on the lounge? She gestures to a set of stairs that goes up behind the bar. There's like 2 stairs flanking the bar, and they go up into like a sit-down area.
Oh, I would like to be tall. Lounge, please.
All
This
right.
won't make you
The
tall.
small folk always want to achieve this thing called up.
Hey, we don't get it often, and balconies are cool.
I'm sorry you don't get it up often.
As I crouch under the stairs to
yeah.
go up.
You guys go up the stairs and into the lounge area. They've got like padded seats here and plenty of more intimate tables. And you can see like in the back there's like doors, swinging doors to a kitchen, and as well a large staircase leading to the upper stories building. Have a seat. It'll just be 5 coppers for the food. Get you what we have left of the mead.
My name's Grundle. What's your name?
Hello, Grundle. My name's Willow.
Oh, like the movie.
I don't know what a movie is, but it's like the tree.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Anyway, no Grundle. I'll get you guys some chowder. Just leave the money on the table and I'll get
Yeah.
it when I come by again.
Sure thing.
Okay.
You guys are left alone to your table.
Is there anybody else that's up here in the lounge with us? Or can we see out over the balcony and who may be
Was
down
there
below?
anybody else in here besides the owner and the waitress?
Yeah, there were
right?
sailors. There was maybe like 10 or so rough, tumbly-looking fellows, all with like battle-worn scars almost, except sailing sort of outfits that are still wet from the frost that they accumulated in the morning's fishing trip. There's a few people up in the lounge, not too many. There's like one family and then another set of fellows that seem to be enjoying their dinner. It's all chowder, looks of it. Red Bulls,
Chowder
though.
all the way down.
Ooh,
Red
Red
Bulls?
Bull.
Drop everything to have Red Bulls.
Guys,
Love Red Bulls.
I
fuck
think said Red
War,
Bull.
we're going to get the Red Bulls.
With broccoli cheese soup.
No,
I
it's,
mean, fish
it's
soup.
still fish chowder.
Still fish.
Salted pork.
It's fish chowder.
It's
Salted fish.
In chowder form, yes.
With milk.
Sadly, it's white chowder. No, I'm just kidding. After a while, the barkeep, comes up the stairs and just kind of leans on your booth a bit. Said you were looking for a place to stay.
Aye.
yes.
Why don't
That
you
is
try
correct.
the castle? Sure, they've got rooms, plenty of them.
You mean where the speaker is?
Yeah, the speakers in the castle. They might be willing to let you in. Just tell them
Huh?
Rourke sent you.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's worth a
Oh,
shot.
Well, somebody named Fell said no to us when we went up there previously. Is your name gonna change that sentiment?
Probably
She
not.
didn't seem too keen.
Damn it.
She
I
seemed
mean, is
quite
there a
upset
is there-
with us being there.
Is there a time when Fell's not working the guards?
Who is Fell?
She's just one of the people working at the castle, one of the attendants.
Inside check. Is this a past girlfriend?
Is this where Venric's mind goes?
At
Yes.
the ex-wife sigh.
You can certainly make a insight check.
I'm not going to.
Oh, well,
it's all you.
Venric
Yeah,
asked.
there it is.
I like
They were
reading
definitely
minds.
a thing.
You're sensing a bit of chemistry there.
They were definitely a
This
thing.
guy's a rough type, and she seems to be a distant type. Maybe they could be rough and distant together.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Look, let me
Take
tell
notes,
you.
people.
Let me tell you, women, right? Women. Women that can kill you.
Oh.
What?
I thought you were just
Almost-
saying, like, in general. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
women, I was like, yeah, okay, I agree so far.
So far, so bad.
Like when she watched
Relatable
Old
sentiment.
Guard.
I'm
Well,
picking
they
up what
can
you're
kill you,
putting down. Oh,
Ugh.
but yes, I like a woman that can kick my own ass.
I want her to
Okay.
humiliate me.
This is why he's missing an eye. This is the fanfic that's in Venric's mind right now.
One of the horns poked him.
Yeah, sure. I was just thinking a fist to the face.
Sure. The eye fell out.
How long?
So,
has,
sorry. Let's get back to it. Suvi.
How long is
I have no idea what's happening.
Speak been sick?
Sure, I'll get to that in a second. Suvi, you sense that he was being dishonest about something, and he quickly comes clean. But we'll get to that. So Vilma, you asked him how long it's been like this. That's a good question, and I definitely have an answer for you in an exact amount. Probably.
11 days.
He brings up his notes.
um, hold on, let me look.
He's got a frequently asked questions paper on his.
I've been keeping track. Little notebook.
Call it an FAQ.
Months. Started a few months ago. I'm sorry, we do have rooms here. You can stay the night. Just, silver apiece.
Why didn't you want us
Did
here
you-
before?
Yeah, did you distrust us?
Why the theatrics?
The contrary. You folks looked like adventurers. So, I was hoping I could steer you towards the castle and maybe whatever's happening up there would solve itself.
Oh, I see.
If you just
Well,
wanted us to bust up the castle, you could have just asked me.
I
Yeah,
got
I
a
mean, the thing is-
respectable establishment.
We could
There's
do anything
families
as
that
long as
eat
you
here.
pay us ahead of time.
I mean, we're smarter than you give us credit for. We've already tried.
this is true.
Well, the speaker's been sick for months. They don't even make public appearances anymore. Nobody's seen the speaker ever since. Their
Who's the
name's
speaker of this place?
their name's Crannoch Seaver.
All right, can you write that down?
Sure. It's
Bring out the fresh paper we just bought.
CannocSiever.
Thank you.
I can't rate.
That's a name.
Well, my name's Rorark.
Hey, Rorak. So,
The Caer used to be open, and I mean, people used to be able to go inside, speak with the speaker. Though truth be told, he wasn't exactly the friendliest speaker. It's not like anybody's going in there trying to rescue them or anything. Not since those weirdos moved in. They claim that
several
they're...
tieflings?
There's a few of them are tieflings, yeah.
Okay.
They say they're working for the castle, but I had never seen them before a few months ago when the speaker took ill.
And then they've been there ever since?
Yes. They were working with him for a while, and then they just kind of closed the doors, said he was sick, and he's been sick ever since.
No, he probably is sick, and we definitely probably know the reason why.
Yes, we've experienced
do.
something. Venric, why don't you show him?
Are you sure that's safe?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'll pull out the box from my pack and I just kind of open it up. Have you ever seen any of these before?
They got them on their necks, they do.
Oh, there you go.
They got little, they're little crystals that look like they got a little,
Sword.
like a sword, like
Mhm.
embedded inside of it. Dark vein in the crystal.
Well,
Don't like any of this, but at least we have answers.
this is, this is all exactly what we're looking for.
Yep.
So, good for you. Lucky you. We're here for this.
Maybe something will get done about it. Just leave the tavern out of it.
Oh, we'll leave it out. But
I've heard
while
many-
you're here,
Way too many stories about adventurers burning down entire taverns just for the sake of saving it.
Who would
Well,
do something
luckily
like
there's
that?
a castle over there where we'll be focusing our attentions. Hopefully they're not brought towards us while we're here.
While we're discussing this, I just kind of look around. Is anybody earing at us?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like the hostess is waiting to give you your food, but she's like waiting for Rourke to finish with you guys. She kind of sneaks around and just like pops your chowder onto the table. By
Rourke,
place.
by chance, have you seen those individuals who were with Cronach? Did they bring anybody with them, like a young boy?
They keep much to themselves.
Okay,
Wouldn't know the specifics. Sorry.
that's fine. Just figured if you may have seen them bringing others with them who weren't tieflings.
Yeah,
We
any
could ask.
travel go in and out of the Caer?
Not much. Just supplies every now and then.
Well, we are definitely looking to get in there. It's just
Is there a back door?
the means of getting in there. Do you have a way? Would your name help us through the door, or no? Or is there another way?
No,
Or have they
my
just
name wouldn't
been?
help. They got people patrolling the tops of the walls, so I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. At least we got our residential tiefling who can potentially wear one of these crystals and just join their family.
It's
I
not
pat
just
Nephros on the
tieflings in
shoulder.
there, Venric.
Unbelievable.
It's
I
not
love
just
it.
tieflings. We just
And
confirmed that.
I understand
So,
that, but
it could
there's
be
at
you.
least
You
there's
could
at
join
least
it.
one tiefling, which means that he could take their place.
I mean,
Maybe grow some boobs.
I mean, I don't want to put a damper on things, but we still have to figure out how I'm getting past Fel because she saw me face to face.
Hmm.
If you say, don't say it. I know you're thinking.
What if you looked like Fel and you just tried to mess with her?
Listen, I don't have a disguise kit. Let's leave it at that.
Ugh.
We mess with her. We convince her that we're her, and he gets to lock.
Oh no! We
walk in.
convince everybody else, and then there's like a little squabble or some sort of thing that happens, and it just disrupts the entire whatever, and gives us plenty of time to just run in.
That is insane to convince people that the person on the outside is the person on the inside.
Like you're trying to build a Rube Goldberg machine to get in there.
What's that? Look, I didn't say it was the brightest, but it's a
He's a famous
shotgun kind of
artificer.
system.
Well,
It's a Sylvan term.
I don't care how you want to do it.
Oh
Use
God, you're still
magic, scale the walls, whatever you have to do. Just, again, leave us out of it. Come on, Willow, don't bother them.
Hold on. Do you know how many people are in there? How many went to the castle?
There's more than one, I can tell you that.
Okay.
I've seen maybe a dozen or so on the parapets at once. Not in the same place, but, spread out.
Well, you said this building is tall that we're in right now. Is it tall enough that we can see over the walls from here, or is it kind of too far down the hill?
I mean, you can't see over the walls and into the center of the keep, but the keep does, like, peek over the walls.
It's like barely the tops of the buildings.
It's, like, connected to the back. So imagine that the keep is, kind of visible here. Although this image doesn't actually look like what the map shows very well.
Of course not. The doodle.
Of course not. It's a doodle.
There's not always 6 ships in the harbor, too, you know?
Well, yes, there are. They're frozen. So it's a roughly square-shaped wall with a tower at each of the corners, and alongside the back wall, like crossing that wall, is the keep itself, which is a rectangle that juts out about the same height as the towers do. So like the back end is a keep. The front end is like a yard. That's a better way.
Mm.
Also, the walls are about 20 feet high to to get onto the battlements, and they're again covered all the way around with like gabled like rooftops.
Well, I guess the one thing we've got going for us is that there is a blizzard, so it's going to be harder to see us.
And I've got a grappling hook.
You do. Look at that. A
Still
plan's
will
coming
be
together.
difficult, especially if there's could be several dozen people up there. They might, maybe after they saw some people knock on the door, they might increase the guard too. It might be more difficult now.
It might be that we just took a break because we walked away, didn't cause any problems. They're just like, that's fine. Never know.
Could always wait till dark.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really look like the town where they'd have several dozen guards just patrolling the top.
They just have the advantage of
Unless
height.
the entire cult is
building.
living in that castle now.
There's got to be some sort of escape or like route to get inside of like the keep, like an emergency escape for anybody inside.
Yeah, I'll tell
No,
you
we
one
could-
thing. I am not climbing up the chamber pot channel.
Ew.
But I got this nice potion of climbing for you.
Ooh.
All you can do with the rope, we can give it to someone who's a little bit less rope inclined.
I've got athletics proficiency, so not really that useful.
I'm
Is it
only
just
athletic
Fenric?
people trying to grab me.
Is it just Jeeves?
Whichever
Are
one
we
of us
using
isn't
the-
very muscular.
The potion of climbing on Jeeves?
Thieves can teleport.
I mean,
Is
I'm
that-
not very strong, so it might actually be the best on me or Jeeves.
We could. No, it's a grappling hook.
Don't
Never
actually
mind.
know what it does. It probably just gives advantage, right?
I think it might give like +5. I think it's slightly better than
I'll
like
have to
just
look it up.
advantage.
It's not in the item I added. Potion.
During this potion, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. So you basically,
Just eliminates text. That's good.
yeah, it eliminates the speed
Beat penalty.
decrease. You also have advantage on strength athletics checks. So yeah,
That's pretty good.
I mean, all we technically need is someone to get in to open the door so the rest of us can get in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Depending on how quiet the door is.
Well, actually, I'd be more worried about how heavy it is. Once the door is open, you're not going to be able to close it that quickly.
I'm wondering if it's worth it to try to talk a way in and actually bring a plow out this time. But it might also
I mean, we could try both.
mean that will just be walking into a trap, you know?
That's true. I mean,
If
if we
people-
can find someone close enough, I can try and persuade them to open the door.
Yeah, I mean, if people are making a fuss out in front, certainly some of the guards are going to have to go there to talk you down.
Ooh.
Actually, if I get up on the... It depends on how many gods there are, but I could also help try to persuade people.
Dude,
Magically.
Velma, do you not? Yes, magic. Magic could probably convince them. It
Or
usually
naked
works.
bodies.
What is
What?
the range on this? 30 feet. They're 20 feet up high on the wall, so I might be able to. If I try this and it doesn't go right, though, so you gotta be careful. Magic
Yep.
is not foolproof.
Most of us could go with you, Vilma, to the door, and then someone could try to sneak in. Nephros?
Yeah,
Me? I don't know.
Two-pronged approach.
seems nice.
What prong am I?
The one that
Be with me,
smashes.
Grundle.
Yeah, I think you're on the front door, prone.
Okay.
Wait
Did
for
we
the
rest on
single
the
and
way
don't-
here?
You did not.
Short rest, if
You-
anything.
You can take a short rest now, or take a long rest if you want to maybe wait until the dead of night.
We could have an excuse, be like, oh, they kicked us out of
What
the
is it, like
inn and said
4
that there
o'clock?
are rooms in the Caer.
Just say that the inn's
Yeah.
full, like Rorik was trying to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we can give an excuse to talk to them at least.
Inn's haunted.
Yeah, just if you can do that, just we just need a signal that I can hopefully hear if you guys do actually make it in safely.
I could just have my dancing lights just jump into the air.
And I convinced some Yetis to attack the town.
Well,
Like
that, I
little-
mean,
That involves
Well,
finding
that-
some Yetis.
would that
And
gather attention? Or
the dancing lights is
probably
pretty
would.
overt. They'll probably see you do that.
just like do a bird call or something, Wilma.
Can somebody heal this wound?
Why don't you
I'm-
just take-
Or take a
I'm
short
Put
so
some
rest.
dirt in it.
Oh,
Chris,
are we?
come on.
Just
Okay.
take a nap.
We're taking a short rest.
Rub some dirt
Rub
into
some
it.
chowder
Sleep
into
it off, Grundle.
will.
Have some chowder and let your bones heal on their own.
Dip your hand into the bread bowl.
the bread
that
bowl.
does feel better.
No.
Oh, well, actually, if we're doing short rest, I think you get your healing back, right, Fenric? So
I do. Actually, no. Lay on hands, I believe, is long rest.
I think it's short rest.
I
Pretty
don't know,
sure
man.
it's later you get it short rest, right?
Does it get upgraded later? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
just like your stuff.
I almost have zero clue of when things
Nobody plays
recharge for
paladins.
class
Only long rest.
things.
Is it
Okay.
only long? Okay.
It is a lot of hit points, I guess. It's technically like 20.
It's
It's 20 get people up from dying uses.
or we have 5 get people up from dying uses. That's currently what I have.
Oh yeah.
Grundle's used 2 out of 4 dice, and he's feeling good. I didn't take any damage from the death birds.
Yeah, me either. I'm fine.
They were
they
hell
only
bent
got,
on eating the gnome.
They only got Venric and I guess Grundle too. Yeah.
Mm.
I
I'm
think
pretty
most of my
disappointed after
damage
they
was from
realized you were a
Scorp.
werewolf.
Oh, actually, I wonder if I could use my divine senses to sense where the fiends may be. Sorry, Nephros.
I don't think it works on humanoids that look like
I'm-
fiends.
Once again, incredibly offended.
Oh,
You're the
Wow.
only one here with horns.
We know you're just joking.
I don't think he
Jeeves,
is.
why don't you not talk for the rest of the day?
Celestial fiend or undead.
Yeah, you know what, Nephros? Not a fiend. He's a human. Humanoid.
Well, I can test it out right now. We can see if I can sense it. Fiendish blood, maybe.
I'll tell you that you've never sensed him when he was near you in the past.
Fair. I would have known that.
Hmm.
Alright. Never mind then.
He just registers as like a faint fart on the sulfurous scale.
Nice.
Distant fart.
A fart from yesterday embedded in the sofa.
Oh, gross. That's
Oh.
worse.
Residual chair fart at a 12%.
Ugh.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
That's
I had to step away to put in the Disney Plus password for Sam.
fine.
Good.
I
good.
heard
I'm
something
glad
about
you-
the sulfur scale, and
Don't worry.
in
Yeah.
fact, I do
Frederick
have a
just-
trait
No.
that I
Pissed
Pissed
smell
him off
faintly
so
of
much that he
sulfur.
wandered off.
This needs to happen.
Okay,
So-
you do smell faintly of sulfur?
I do. That's one of the
Okay,
traits
because
that I picked.
I told Venric that you registered fairly low on the sulfur scale, like a
A fart embedded in a couch.
like an old
There we
fart
go.
embedded in the couch.
I identify as a fort embedded in a couch.
I
Gross.
think I do. Let me
With
just.
a hint of bedbugs.
Oh no, I did not pick that one. Sorry.
Oh,
It's a very faint fart. I actually cast no shadow or reflection.
Oh.
oh.
Well, not that we would be able to tell because there's no sunlight anyway.
It's perfect.
Yeah, right.
You've never cast a shadow in our entire trip.
None
Yeah,
of us
right,
have
exactly.
cast a shadow.
Right, nobody has actually.
Even when we have torches or a light or anything?
No, I guess so.
When
But
you
I'm
have
usually
torches,
in dark
sure.
vision.
Usually there's just no sun.
Yeah,
Okay.
other people
That
cast
just
shadows.
means he
when
emits
there's
as much
torches.
light as the environment does.
He's
Ambient lighting.
It's like that one image of like those. Well, I guess it's not just one image, but like when noon, the sun is like directly overhead, and everything looks like Gmod.
It's
Yeah.
no shadow time.
All right,
Mhm.
well, you guys can take a short rest here, and then head out
Huzzah.
again, or you could choose to do a long rest. But it sounds like you just want a short one.
Nothing I
So-
have recharges on short rests.
What time is it now?
It's noon.
It's noon?
Oh, I
It's-
guess
yeah,
we
it's
could
a
wait
little
tonight.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's noon.
Yeah, it's noon.
Yeah, we could wait till
Plus a blizzard.
well
If the blizzard's still going, it's still cover, but also
so-
it gives plenty of time between them seeing us, and maybe they'll be less inclined to look around at night, thinking people are asleep. It's a small town.
going at night if we're not able to get rooms, that might be a good time, I suppose.
That's true.
Right? That seems fine.
We also just came from a tavern. We can pretend to be belligerent, but they might just shoot us from where they are.
Yeah, I don't think they
don't
care if we're
have to
belligerent. They're not gonna let us
pretend.
in if we're
I would
belligerent.
want to let in belligerent drunks.
That's fair. But they might want to beat them up.
But what if they want a cool story for the rest of the cultists? Let's let in the belligerent drunk.
We'll convert them.
We'll just grease them up and chase them around, try and catch them. Sounds horrible.
Fenric is on some other shit tonight.
Yeah, like Fenric's ideas tonight are I don't even know.
Fenric's like,
He-
yeah, why don't we storm the castle? We could all just like get naked and grease ourselves up. Like it'd be crazy, right?
I was thinking of like Family Guy when they were chasing around the naked man.
You know what?
Some chowder into
What
the
you-
day.
That's some go-to.
Mm. Look, I don't have a very good intelligence score, so it's working real well.
None of us do.
We're all idiots. It's fine.
I got a -1, so this is great. This is perfect.
Uh,
-1
I'm at a minus-
club.
Yeah.
So our total
Minus-
intelligence is a neutral number.
Well, if we are staying here until night, I suppose that we could try and explore the rest of the town. Although it is blizzard out, we could just stay
Yeah.
here.
we'll give it some time. If it calms down, we'll go out. But once we're all refreshed and we want to try cracking at this at night.
Yeah.
Nap time. Nap time.
Yep, nap time.
I think
we
that's
did
fair.
it. Good work.
Yeah.
It calms down a little bit, but not that much. As night sets in, it does finally settle down. It's now just a light snow instead of a blizzard.
Less cover, but
Less
eh,
cover,
at least
but
Dark.
cover of darkness is still applies.
yeah.
The sailors have gone back to their homes to rest, to get up early in the morning, do their work, and the people that were eating here have gone back to their homes or up to the inn. Place is fairly cleared out.
All right. We all recharged.
Yeah. I
I'm
So
good.
that was a long rest.
Rest.
Yeah, I guess
Yep.
this is the equivalent of the longie.
A longie. It was one longie. All right. So before we go, do we have anything that we want to? So Nephros and Suvi are going around.
Yeah, I think so. I think the two of us were probably the sneakiest.
Yep.
Also, out of character, I'm going to BRB real quick. But continue planning.
Okay,
Well,
we
if
won't
you
stop
wanna-
on your account.
If we want to
Dirty gun.
approach,
Put that
though,
password in.
do we want to show up with less people than before? Oh, it could be like, we only had enough room for 2 of our people.
I can take you to the next page while you plan. We'll assume that
Could be
you're
a good idea.
That's how we planned.
a
Just
ways
trying to
away.
get a story down before we go there, so we don't just say something
So
crazy.
you could come alone and then just tell them you want to go in alone. Maybe make it a better deal. Bribe
What
them
do I
alone.
want to say alone? What would I tell them alone?
That you're a woman amongst a bunch of us smelly men.
Okay.
I'm not smelly.
Grundle, you. Okay.
Tell them you're being chased by an evil gnome.
When was the last time you had a bath?
No.
Okay, there we go.
When was the last time the sun was up?
Blood doesn't count as bath liquids. It's not good.
What?
Got the whole
A
cobalt
bloodbath.
bottle of shampoo.
A bloodbath, yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, anyway, quick, before we get too close, Suvi, come on, let's get around the side.
Do you want this potion now or later? I don't know how long it lasts.
An hour.
Oh, yeah, I can also give you guys a spell if you want. Do you,
Just those two, right?
You know, I
I
think
can
the
give one of
climbing.
you.
Yeah.
I think the climbing potion will be fine. Why don't you save it?
Okay, anybody need? I can use it on myself, and I can help talk Ave in. Perhaps.
I mean, if you can somehow persuade them magically, that might be good. Or use
I
some
can-
sort of
yeah, we'll see.
charming.
We'll see. I'll get close enough for magical range if it's necessary, which it might just be.
Sure.
All right. I guess me and Suvi.
Shuffle on off. Yeah.
I'll do Eagle Splendor on myself.
Vilma gains a sparkling persona of glamour shit.
She's splendid.
She's splendid.
Glamour shit?
Yeah, you get your glamour shit
Just
on.
soap.
Thank you. I get my glamour shit on.
That's right.
Just
You
glitter.
Took a bath with glitter bombs.
Mhm.
Well, Nephros and
What do you want to do?
Suvi
Go around the battlement and climb the
on the side.
main wall?
My God, so stay low.
I guess, how long do you guys wait before you approach the, before you try to engage with Fel again? That'll tell me how much time Nephros and Suvi have. Are you kind of letting them have some time to, scale the walls? or are you just immediately going in to talk to them?
Yeah, we can give them a second. I mean, we can wait to hear something if they get caught. We don't want to walk up and then them get caught, you know?
I was
Well-
gonna say, yeah, I think part of the plan is the hope is that you guys draw at least some of the guards
Right.
to the front. So you
By
probably
just
don't want to wait too long.
conversing.
We
Yeah,
can do like
maybe-
10, 15 minutes
I think that's even
so
too
they get in
long.
position. Is that
5,
too
10
long?
minutes.
5,
too long.
10.
They have to move. I'm assuming they have to move slowly in the
Minutes
snow.
are like
to-
100 years in this
Right.
game, so
But if they can get to like the top of one of the walls, and we've already tried to have a conversation with Fel, then maybe we'll direct more eyes toward us so they can pass by without being noticed.
Hmm.
Anywho, I'm gonna hunker in the snow mound.
We'll let them. Okay, 5 minutes, and then we'll go.
Okay.
How's that?
Sure.
Suvi, Nephros, make stealth checks with advantage thanks to the nighttime.
smell checks.
There's that red 8
There's some 13s.
Hey.
and a double 13. Oh no!
We did it. Success.
Double 13. Let's see. That does beat their passive. For the people that are patrolling the battlements,
Yeah.
every once in a while you just see like a guard or two. Like they seem to be traveling in groups of 3. They walk past the battlement, kind of like looking over the crenellations out into the pine trees as they pass by a few times, and you're able to get pretty close to the walls without being detected. Right.
Should we look for an easier way up, or is it just going straight for this battlement?
Well, it seems.
I mean, not this one. I think we would probably want
Yeah,
to we'll
the towers themselves are much higher than the well, not much higher, but they also don't have as many like openings. They're more like arrow slits kind of deal.
Mhm.
But the walls have like covered battlements
Mhm.
with machicolations and murder holes.
Matriculation.
Murder.
They're hella crenellated.
So fuck. Okay. Meanwhile, as you guys get into position, Vilma, Grundle, Benric, Jeeves.
I'm in the snow.
Oh, you hiding?
I'm hiding in the snow.
Okay. Is Jeeves hiding as well? He's not gonna bother hiding.
No.
Vilma. Okay. Well then, Venric, you hide in this snow poff.
He's hiding. Okay, he's just hiding. Okay. Fine, I guess.
I don't know. Guess she's hiding. He's hiding. Whatever.
Whatever.
It's so hard to tell. Gender people are.
You're old and blind.
I'm just from a different time.
No, I mean there's just so many different races other than me. Okay, maybe I'm saying too much.
Jeez, what
I
did I
think
say?
Jeeves is saying something racist right about
I
now.
said for like the rest of the day, don't talk. And what are you doing?
I apologize, Mistress Vilma. I will keep my mouth sewn shut so tight that you won't even hear.
Okay, anyway. Chiefs, please. Let's go.
I'm gonna need a lot of therapy.
Grundle, why don't you go knock and I'll go call
This is your
out for...
therapy.
Okay.
Oh.
Knock, knock, knock.
And I'll call out for Fel Supara. I might get within probably 30 feet of her.
Quality work.
Hopefully, right behind him.
Okay. Few short seconds. Belle comes to the edge of the battlements and she's got a torch in hand.
Hey.
Who is you again? What are you
It's
doing
me.
here?
You know, you didn't want us in before, but the inn's all full up, and it's just me and the boy here and the old man. We don't have anywhere to stay for the night, and they said that there might be some lodging up here.
Oh, you'll have to go somewhere else. No, it's just them again, she shouts over her shoulder. Wawar, just go attend to your duties.
Okay, right there.
Plot.
Shall we climb?
That
Can
was
we
easy.
hear them?
You don't hear too much. You just
They're
see a bit
actually-
of movement in the shadows.
What do I want to say? Because I really want to piggyback off of the name Horror, but it's I don't know how to approach this.
Sure, just led with it.
With tact.
Yeah, I'll do it with tact by having advantage on charisma checks and hoping those
Just
carry
describe
me
your
instead of my
objective
own
and hope
brain.
Chris can carry it
I
for
don't
you.
know, but I'm probably gonna
Um,
start swinging in 30 seconds.
my
The
idea.
Grundle countdown's on.
No, no.
I was gonna be
Should
like,
put him with us.
If I hit the castle enough, it will fall down.
Grundle's
Be
patience
like-
for Grundle's patience for social scenarios is about the same as Shane's for game rules.
Oh my god.
This has bidding in it? Fuck it. I swing my axe.
A children's card game at midnight.
oh yeah, I was gonna drop his name, but then she dropped it before I did, and it feels weird for me to drop his name now.
Oh, Harwar, I know him. We're best friends.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, I'll just bring up that me and Horror are friends and see her reaction.
Now, how
And
old
I'm gonna
is
get ready to
Wawa?
cast suggestion right now.
Do we know that?
Late
You seem
teens,
young, right?
early 20s. He's young.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's like 20s.
Yeah, he's not like a
He's your
kid,
little
but he was
brother.
definitely like young.
He's an
Wasn't sure if we're-
impetuous young man.
Mm.
With something to prove and a song in his heart.
Oh, isn't that your friend, Vilma?
Yes, well, actually, yeah. Before, I think I'll just cast suggestion now while she was like yelling at Horror. I think that's
Okay.
the time to do it. So it is a DC 14, not too high. So hopefully,
Yeah, it's one less than the max it can be at our level.
yeah.
Okay. Let's
Level
Do it.
4.
Let's hand our game to the gods as usual.
Yeah.
okay. She has
He gets the
advantage
lead.
on this
Oh.
check.
Great.
evil.
Well, roll bad twice. Please.
Fantastic.
Command you to roll bad.
Well, we will certainly try to roll poorly. I'll do my
God.
best.
Suggestion should have a hit point threshold. 2 20s.
Hey!
All right.
Wow.
That was a narrow victory.
Odin is with us.
In her distracted state, she turns back to you, and just the sparkle of your splendor and the suddenness of your suggestion catch her off guard, and her
You
eyes
didn't know.
glaze a
Oh,
bit.
we're friends with Horror.
Yeah.
And I suggest.
What is it? What of it?
Well, we'd like to see him. Why don't you let us inside?
She kind of shakes her head a bit, like trying to shake off the spell, like instinctively, but it's not working. My duties. Very well. Perhaps we can make use of you. Huawar, help me open the gates. And, you hear a long cranking.
I'm looking to Grundle and Jeeves. Be like, okay, we're gonna go inside.
And then Fenrir's like, what? Oh, by
Out of
the
the
way.
snowbank.
I don't know why I was hiding.
Fenric, I didn't mention you. Okay, whatever.
I feel like we shouldn't have bothered flanking.
Thankfully, she was busy, so she didn't see Venric pop out. Also, I'm learning.
She's rotated.
I'm learning that if I hit Shift and Scroll Wheel, it does not like zoom in and out like certain other programs. It just rotates the token that you're holding. So it's a party.
So you tried the control key.
Quick,
Yeah,
while
it
it's
is.
opening,
It is the control key.
I want to do like a
Do we-
real. Can I?
I
Six
was
really
about
quickly.
to. That was why I was
Okay.
trying to scroll. I was gonna go to. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just isn't doing it anymore. It used to.
Okay.
I used to have it bound so that the shift scroll wheel would scroll left or right, but it's not doing it anymore. So I guess it must have changed. Anyway,
Thanks, Roll20.
Have you tried playing in dark mode?
no, we tried that once.
Have you
and
tried Rochambeau?
Never again.
I opened the program today and it just put me in it. I was like, no, I don't want this.
All right, Suvi, Nephros, you guys are on the side. You don't really know everything that's going on, but it doesn't sound like combat's erupted.
Yeah, do we hear the loud clanking of the doors at all, or?
That I'll say, sure, you can hear that.
All right.
Passive perception is 16.
Yeah, we have 16, 15, so. All right.
Easy peasy.
You got good eyes.
Well, okay. I mean, it sounds like they made it in. Should we try and just sprint back over there and see if we can slip in behind them?
That could work.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
I'm part of my lie. People keep showing up, but I guess we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
It's like when you make a deal for one person, they're like, and all the other people here.
You guys run back, and it takes them like maybe 3 rounds or so to fully like open up the gates, and even so, the doors aren't open yet. You just hear a cranking of a gate behind the doors. There's a portcullis inside of it. Soon find. Nephros and Subi, you guys don't even need to sneak to get back to your allies.
Cover of sound. That was pointless.
All right.
I thought you guys were gonna break in while we.
Got my steps in.
Well, it sounds like you just got the way. The door's literally open
Yeah.
right now.
We were like, what's the point? It's the door's open.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right. Let's
As soon as we get through the door, I could probably just disappear for a second and run off somewhere.
Listen, someone seeing me sneaking over the ramparts is a real easy way to spoil whatever good graces you've managed
That's
to conjure
true.
up right now.
You know what? That's true.
right. The
Okay, we all got kicked out of the inn. Okay, that's a thing.
Oh, all right, great. So how did you convince her?
Magic, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, with the words, what's the story?
She's letting us in. And she says we could be useful.
Well-
So be useful.
Okay.
Oh, also Horror's opening the gate for us right now.
Oh, so what, you told her we're friends of Harwa or something?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And we're gonna go talk to him. That's
Yeah.
let us in so we can talk to him.
We were old sparring buddies.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't lay it on any thicker, Grundle. We got this.
There is a kerchunk as the door swings open slightly. A rod has been pulled up to unlock the door from above. You guys are able to go inside. The gates are open, in spite of the appearance of the map. So you guys can walk to this next area.
Alright.
As Jeeves continues to somersault. Oh my god. It was... This is why I know this has changed recently, because I would otherwise not be doing this all the time. Anyway.
Must be a DM only command because I've been trying all different combinations and nothing happens.
Yeah, I don't know
Same.
if you guys can. Can you guys? You might be able to rotate your own token if you're.
I used to be able to,
clicking it.
but I couldn't figure out how to do that. Otherwise, mine just
Brooke
scrolls
could help.
left, right, and up, down and stuff.
Now I can see.
We can
Now you
also
can see.
conjure a bunch of sled dogs. Go.
All right. So you guys enter this area. It's covered. You can see above that there's a bunch of holes in the ceiling. There's mechanisms for raising and lowering the gates. Fell looks down between the holes, says, "Meet me in the front yard." And you see another curious face, blonde hair, blue eyes, pale skin, and a cloaked hood, just looking down into the hole where you guys are.
So it's me, got it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you
but-
see Shane looking down at you.
Grinning awkwardly.
Hello.
Oh God.
I like Imperium.
Shane impression.
It's half Grundle and half Shane. It melded
Yeah.
together as one
Shandel.
and turned into a new creature.
I hate it when it melts into the shundle.
Yay, we did it. We won.
You enter courtyard,
Solved the castle puzzle.
and in a few moments, you guys are left to linger here. Do you guys want to do anything?
Look around and see who's looking at us.
Where is the blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy?
He
Up
was
in the murder hole.
he was just up in
Man.
the murder holes there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's. You heard from the footsteps that they're probably coming too.
How long's your
Mr.
magic
Davis.
last? Should we be worried?
Well, I was just offering you if you had wanted to do anything. There's a small room over, or a small shed-looking appendage to the keep over there.
The appendix.
Yeah, like a little side building. The main keep itself has 2 large wooden doors, flanked by torches.
Does
There's
anybody
like
want to
covered
hold on to one of the
firewood and
crystals?
supplies and stuff. There's an
Uh,
outhouse that you can see. There are also stairs off in this direction or to the left that lead up into the walls. And let's see.
She backflips off the ramparts and hops back on.
we can start doing a bunch of fun stuff with this goddamn new mechanic.
I wish I could see any of it because it's just barely a glimpse with all this fog of war.
Okay, she eventually returns. You hear a barking of dogs as she descends a staircase from the other wall to the east.
While we're waiting for her to show up, I'll let them know, like, all right. So as far as she knows, she willingly decided to let us in. So this was her. To her, this is her idea to let us in. We had to talk to Wawa and perhaps some lodging if they're so gracious.
It's gonna run out
okay?
in 30 seconds and get us all killed.
We'll see.
Should last for 8 hours, hopefully.
Suggestion lasts for up to 8 hours, yeah, and then
Up to 8 hours or until it's done.
Oh, it's concentration. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can't just suggest a million people. Okay. Belle returns, and she's got a bunch of other friendly folks with her, each of them wearing dark hoods, like a slight blue tinge to them, and each of them is wearing a necklace with one of those crystalline shards on them. You can see for yourselves that each one is like diamond or kite shaped, and in the center is like a downward pointing black sword, just kind of almost as if it was there naturally, but obviously not so. She approaches, takes off her hood to reveal her horns, and so does the blonde-haired kid. Here he is. Here's your friend. I'm sorry, but I don't think that I've met you before.
Wawa,
You bet us.
come here. We
You
have a
don't
message for you
remember?
from your mother.
Yeah.
Thel looks.
Remember your best buddy Grundle?
I mean, I would almost say make a deception check if that was because you are trying to
Persuasion
deceive
check?
somebody. But Huawar knows that you aren't his
You're-
friend.
We're not going to convince him that he knows.
It's one of those things where you're faking it, but to try to get them to realize that they're trying to do something.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you do that.
As if he's willing. Yeah.
And
Right, yeah, I
Huawar,
don't know this guy's situation.
Fel looks at Huawar, and he just kind of lowers his head and shakes it. He goes, "No, I don't need to see anybody that my mom sent. I'm not gonna see her again."
She misses you, Wawa.
Well,
Yeah, pull those heartstrings.
this is my family now.
Well, okay, hold on. Listen, it looks like what you've got around your neck. Is that what do they call it? Chodlin?
He looks at his necklace and just kind of clutches it.
Pearl clutch.
What of it?
Well, we just so happen to have found some that you perhaps misplaced, and we figured we ought to bring it back to its rightful owners.
Belle's ears perk up, and she glances at Nephros. Did he call you here?
Yes. Oh, Seek really called us here.
Long pause.
Just like
Well, in
so
game,
that was
called
one round.
here
I was very called.
by him.
You know about him?
Make a deception check. Absolutely.
Yeah, sure thing.
Alright, whole game's hanging on it. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh, it's not an 8. Everybody,
It's a new day.
Yay!
high fives all around.
It's a new dawn.
Good game, everybody. Good game.
It's a
we
new
got
life.
it. Yeah. Nephros never
Proud of
rolls
you.
8s.
You never Wait,
No, no,
Chris,
no.
Chris,
This would
did
have
you
been a
roll
5.
that for him?
I did.
Yeah, you
It's
cheated.
fine. I fudge rolls all the time. I rolled him as Nephros. I think I can do that,
Yes.
but
You can do that, yeah.
but
I'm
I
God
did
here. I
not.
can do whatever I want.
Did I? Belle sort of bows and clutches her own locket. I'll just call it an amulet, I guess. She clutches
Pearl
her
clutching.
amulet and
Thank you.
bows her head. Good. Another one into the fold. Are these your
Oh.
servants?
Oh no, we operate entirely as a
I
group
am
in
the
service to a car castle.
Caer Kessel. Does he have anything to do with this? He's been dead for years.
Well, he is
Decades.
truly the ancient originator of our group, would you not say?
She doesn't seem to be buying it anymore.
I just do what I'm told.
Venric is also gonna take out the box and just be like, "See, I was told to carry these." And just kind of hold on to them.
Thank you, Renrick.
I know nothing. I'm innocent. Don't kill me.
Yes. This is our court jester. He has a fabulous trick where he turns into a fox.
No,
Hey.
my secrets.
Make a... Jeez.
I'm not lying. I was
We
told to
make
just
a
carry
group
these.
deception and move on with our lives.
So, the problem is she's starting to believe you less, Nephros. I know that Venric is trying
Sure.
to, like, distract her, but is there anything that you guys can do to, like, try and recover from this?
Yeah,
Paint
yeah,
a
we took,
better
took a
word
little leap on
picture.
that.
I mean, there's something I can do, but
If you'd like to.
I can cast Charm Person.
Double charmed.
Extra magic.
It's probably gonna be difficult.
I think it
Probably
definitely
won't
will be difficult, yeah. So that's why I don't want to do it.
There's also other folks around.
I only have command, and it's not going to be as good.
Sit!
I mean, I could. I have.
I mean,
my
can you at
Eagle's
least pick
Wonder.
up
I
where
can.
I was
I could probably
rolling?
make a deception to
Somebody
try and
paint a
cover you
word
up.
picture.
Yeah, just say I'm like an idiot or something.
I will go and I'll just snatch it from him and like talk down. It's like, this is why I don't have you talk for me, and I'll just take it away from him.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam.
Yeah.
Just a poor urchin.
I talk for myself.
And I'll try to make him look like he was an idiot talking about something stupid.
Okay.
What?
Make him... What?
How dare you try and speak for me?
It was a good try, Harrison. But I'm gonna make your character.
No,
try
it's
as much
fine.
as possible.
I was eager to please.
Okay,
Gotta
make
find a
a,
real life charisma here.
make a new deception check. Vilma.
Fresh one. Fresh
Grundle
dusty.
has also asserted that he speaks for himself and has interposed himself between Fel and Vilma. So
I
we
just
will
picture
also
him
have to
pacing
handle
back
that.
and forth, waiting for the kill order.
Alright. Vilma has made a display of being a noble, and she has a lot of experience in that regard, and is easily able to snatch up the Chardalin and be like, I can't take you people anywhere, and she immediately starts like looking at Vilma instead of Nephros. However, Grundle steps in the way. What do you say, Grundle?
Yeah, I speak for myself. That's all.
That's all.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And
I
who
just
are
wanted
you?
to look cool. I didn't actually want to do anything.
Yeah.
I just want to flex.
Very well.
Good for you, Grundle.
She kind of just gently pushes Grundle to the side.
Yeah, let's just like good try.
Now, Kith.
Ladies talk.
So the other angle I want to. What was the other thing? The other thing we know about this was when the kobold got it, right? And he got his cold resistance and everything.
Yeah. His piece didn't seem to have like this strange dark sword in it though. So his might have even been a different experience.
I will I'll use prestidigitation on the stone to make sure that this one does have the sword symbol inside of it when I go up to her with it in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that can do that. Very tiny little discoloration. You hold out the Chardolin to her. She holds it up. Yes. Really had me going there for a second. It's good to see another
I
member.
let them try things sometimes, and it usually ends up worse.
It's fine. I know how impetuous young folk can be. Glances at Huarwar. Welcome to the Knights of the Black Sword.
Wonderful.
If you'll join me,
It's quite chilly out here.
we can get you some robes and things like that. We'll get you some rooms, tidy things up, and join us here in the keep.
It's just being out of the cold is a great start.
Indeed. Indeed. Even avarice will make an appearance, but
We can only hope.
we won't bother her for that. She's a little independent. But Lord Levistus works in mysterious ways, so it is what it is.
Running a cult, guys.
Whee!
Oh, God. Yeah, and stay out.
All right, I know this territory. I'm ready for it.
They walk straight into the walls and just Gmod collision noises.
They're rotating.
This is the roll 20 of Skyrim.
Wait, hold on.
You fuck up.
Just walk in the wall and start
Yeah, there they
clipping
go.
everywhere.
What is that, right?
Oh god, they reorganized. What
Oh,
is happening?
I knew
left
I
for
would
2
do
seconds.
something with this. Okay, I got them right side up.
I was gonna
God
ask
damn
if I
it! I
can.
just did it again! Holy shit. I hate this. I hate this. I might need
is
to
great.
Somebody clip this.
pause to
So we're in the
try-
Ministry of Silly Walks, right?
Yes.
You just need a reset,
They
probably
go
to
back to the
default.
tower. No,
We're in
because
the
it was
cult of
it was
silly
an
walks.
alternate setting. Let me see. Graphics, audio, text option, keyboard shortcuts. It's in that. Use scroll to. No, it says use scroll to pan. Do I need to click advanced keyboard shortcuts? Nope. Okay. Well, I think it just does it this way now.
Doom,
This is your life now.
suffering.
Just need to make sure I'm not clicking on any tokens when I shift scroll.
Betrayal.
Because it does work. Just need to not have any tokens selected. Good times.
Proud of you.
Wawa, watch the gates, will you? Yes, my lady. Yes. And he returns. You hear a bunch of dogs barking as he passes, and the cultists as well. And, rejoins the other cultists, and presumably is back up on the battlements, attending to his duties. Well,
Duties.
Well, that's our objective, walking away, and we're going into the lines, then.
yes, to join the cult.
Yeah.
Excited?
Yay.
I mean, we're gonna. Hold on, I'll show you how excited I am.
Mine literally does not do it.
Okay, well,
Mine just
Yeah, I have no idea
pans.
how they do that.
it might just be me. Maybe it's because I have 2 Roll20s open. I don't know. Who knows? It's a funny little gaff that I'm sure will keep lasting and being funny forever. Fel approaches the gates, or the doors,
We're
and
gonna give you a gold star.
just opens them. They aren't locked in here. Jeez. What's inside? Let's door.
Hey, mirror.
You head into the
Where?
main chambers here.
Commerce?
Chambers.
Of commerce.
There's a bunch of like it's a great hall filled with a whole bunch of like feasting tables. All of the food has long since been eaten, and there is a small little tiefling child cleaning up. Mayor, what are you doing here? You know you weren't supposed to be seen. I'm sorry, I didn't know that people were coming. You should always be
Get
ready
it,
for
you're
the Lord's
evil.
work. Now go. Go to your chambers. Yes, my lady fell. She quickly hurries into the next room. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's
Anyway,
nice and warm in here.
I think I'm raging, but not the way it usually rages.
don't mind the mess. Mir will clean it up once we pass through. She was brought to us, a child of the Lord, I presume. But
Oh,
she
yeah.
tests us.
Love the Lord.
How does she test you?
Wait, she's a child of the Lord, and she
Well,
gets ordered around.
most tieflings are children of some sort of fiend, but the ones that are brought here can only assume that Levistus was involved. And now that this name has come up twice, I'm gonna have you guys make a religion check. Particularly those
Ooh,
proficient.
please.
That's none of
Bleed
us.
proficient
No,
in
so I won't.
everything.
Don't worry, my 7 will help us. Ah, yes,
Right.
Lewinzy.
Well, a 16 will probably be just enough. Venric, you may have heard of the name and know that it has to do with fiends, but that's mostly all you do know about it.
It didn't really come up in our studies.
Yeah. Vilma, you have heard the name Levistus before. They are an archdevil. Their claim to fame is that they were imprisoned in ice by Asmodeus for eternity. He was a expert duelist, so his symbol is a black sword frozen in ice.
Oh boy.
Connection.
As I said, love the Lord.
I love
love the
a
Lord.
card castle, yes.
We all love the Lord here in this group.
Yeah.
Praise Levy.
No, the right Lord. The good one.
Not the left one.
Now, if you
That's
need
what I said,
anything,
praise Levy.
you can always just let us know here in the keep. You will probably be sleeping in one of the guard chambers, but
Are
perhaps...
you the head of this chapter, Phil?
No. Well, it's tough to say. Levistus has given us all a mutual understanding. Kadroth tends to pull most of the strings, but Avarice came to us and she far outclasses anything that we could muster. Her power is great, but she commands us to do strange things. Not sure yet if she truly is one of us. But time will tell. Now she's kept to herself, the underneath in the cistern. So
She's here. Okay.
yes, she's been instructed not to be disturbed. So not disturb her. That
Of
is
course, yeah. We
that
love
is-
the Lord here.
that is one of the rules. Do not disturb Avarice. Kadroth, he is in that doorway over there. That's the way to his study. If you want to visit his room, he might not be in his study, he might be in his room. That is upstairs, and she gestures up the stairs to the balcony that is overhanging that same door. Like there's a door here on the second story.
Man, this cult is way more open about all of their members.
Here's the keys to the
Family
castle.
cult.
Have fun.
I mean, you
Well, we're a
proved that you're
family.
members.
I'm just thinking about Sunday game versus this one. I'm like, oh shit, we actually know people? Wow.
Yeah, these
What? Level
these people,
17 characters have connections?
from what she's been
No,
telling you, it seems like these people didn't know each other until they were all separately, individually called here by
Invited, yeah.
Levistus. And each of them
Authority.
has an amulet that shows their allegiance to the Lord.
So, okay. I mean, this is typical cult behavior. Once you're in, they're so friendly.
Yeah, we want you to be in here and not out there and forget your family. And We're your family.
Family.
Speaking of family, we do eat family style. We have our expert cook, Karu Salafan, one of the leftovers
Aw.
from the speaker's retinue. He's in the kitchen over there. He'll be preparing us some expert dishes. Thankfully, he knows more than one way to make knucklehead trout. I am sick to death of chowder. So, is that.
I still have to get used to it, so.
He sleeps in there with Mir, so that's where the servants sleep. There's also a young boy named Alistair who I think he's in the stables at about now. Scamp tends to get about.
How many have heeded the call?
Oh, well, our group is quite strong now. Let's see, there's 3 people sleeping in each of the towers. So that's 12, 15, 16, 17 including myself, 18 with Avarice, 19 with the old fart upstairs. Don't know
What?
if the crew counts or not.
And now us?
And
Well.
of course now you. So you have given us a great number of new people.
I've
Thank
been
you.
picking them up as I go, yes.
Well, I'm glad that you have finally arrived. The space here will start to prove troublesome. Perhaps we should start ousting some of the villagers. Can't do that too quickly.
Yeah,
Maybe
perhaps
invite
wait
some.
for that.
We'll invite some to the speakers. We'll find a reason to bring them here. We'll talk about it in the
Yes.
morning. It's very late tonight.
It's
I have
yes,
a
we'll figure this
question.
all out later.
I have one question.
Yes, you who speaks for themselves.
Yes, me. Where do we get the ropes?
The robes. Yes, yes. I think we kept some. Let me see if the other page 20. Let's see. Yes, I think that we kept them upstairs in the abandoned library. Let's go that way then. And she climbs up the stairs, kind of letting you guys follow.
Yay.
Take you to the next page once I paste your dudes in the proper
Alright.
area.
This is working
Mistress.
so well.
Mistress Vilma, shall the punishment for my insubordination be to sleep with the servants tonight?
I don't want to see your face after
I'll
what you
sleep
did.
with the servants.
Oh, yes, no, you and me, Grundle.
And I can't order Grundle around, he speaks for himself.
We have both transgressed against the Lord.
Fenric is keeping silent, but he does not know what's going on.
I
He's
feel like
very-
Fenric would.
I don't either,
well,
I'm just going with
he's
it.
the most likely person to fall in with a cult out of any of us, honestly. Besides, like, maybe Grundle.
Yeah, probably. Again, -1. I mean, he's a paladin. He's kind of already fallen into a cult. It's just a different one.
You're reading the pamphlet while everybody else is talking.
They don't say anything about monster hunting. This one's kind of a lazy cult.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, you are led up to the balcony surrounding the area. At the top of the stairs, you can see a tapestry that doesn't reflect the sigil of Caer DIneval, which was just a simple castle over a red fish on a blue field. Instead, it
Great.
is the
More fish.
symbol of the Dark Lord Levistus, a black
Oh,
sword.
that's
This is
cased around
nice.
his-
Who made this? I like pet the materials. Like, this is very good.
Oh, that was Hethel. Yes, she's our resident crone. She doesn't do too much for the cult, but at least she's a good weaver.
You always need a good resident crone,
Of course, what cult doesn't have their own crone?
right?
I am this group's crone. Well, once Hethel dies, maybe you can replace them, Jeeves.
Yeah, you're a little under Hethel right now, Jeeves. You gotta work your way up.
I think he needs
Course,
a maid's outfit.
Mistress Vilma. We have some maid's outfits here. Maybe we could work something out. We could get Hethel to make one. I don't know. That door over there, that's the hallway where you can find the where you can find Kadroth's room, and Hethel's room is across the way. She usually stays to there. She can't walk too much anymore. Anyway, follow me. Mind your P's and Q's. You're about to meet a speaker of 10 towns. She does a knock on the door, and the door opens. Yajath, we have some new people joining us. New cult members. Well, of course it's not a cult. New members of the true faith.
We love the Lord.
Excellent, excellent.
I can't see him.
Come on inside.
Oh God.
He just dodged. Fel comes inside,
Oh boy.
and you see
Oh.
an old man
Hey,
just
Cybra.
like
Oh
Grumpily.
no!
Walder Frey.
Walder Frey.
Walder Frey from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
An old asshole in a castle.
I suppose they do have that in common.
That or Snape. Or the other guy. Malfoy.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Oh, those are glasses. I thought he had like a weird fucked up face, but I zoomed in and they're
Oh,
just glasses.
No, he's just got glasses down over
Oh,
his
no.
nose.
I thought
Yeah.
his eyes were open at first, which really threw me off.
Oh, that makes it much less horrible.
Yeah.
Look like fucking vampire.
Okay. Sorry, I was just reading some notes. I didn't expect you to get this far.
Didn't expect to get this far either.
I didn't expect you to
Gatekeeper almost
succeed at
weak to
something.
magic. I don't know what you want to tell us.
Fel enters, and Crannock Seaver is in front of you. He's an elderly man. Well, not elderly. He's like 50. Got glasses, white hair, and he's got like a wiry build. He stands up and says, "What is the meaning? Who are all these people?" Crannock, these are more people from Bryn Shander here to help settle our disputes with East Haven. They are here in representative of the Speakers Guild. So just sit tight and everything will be fine. Remember, your servant's health depends on it. Fine. Whatever. Yes. Anyway, here's the old library. Let's go in here. And she opens the door. Inside is a ruined structure that is just piled with burned objects. It looks like most of the things in here have been burned away. No books to be found. And she goes over to a bunch of crates like in the back of the
Their
room.
book burning cultists.
Here we go. We still have some robes in here. Running low, though. We only have 2 of them right now. But I think this one's... Goodness, you're tall. Just
Might
take
have
this
to ask
for now.
a custom one.
Just
Call
take
it a
this
cape.
one for now, and we'll put another one on the tiefling, so at least we look nice. Hail the Vistus.
I am not
Hail
present.
Vistus.
I'm just eating food. Everyone walked away, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit down and eat some food.
I will reiterate, they are table scraps.
That's fine.
Benric is gnawing off of the
On a bone or something.
bones of things that have
Picking
already been
single
eaten.
rice grains off the plates.
It's fine. That makes sense.
So it looks like Crannock is under guard in here.
It seems that way.
Okay.
Look,
Under guard and under threat.
It seems
also,
like they have a vague deception going on, but it's not the cult, it's something else. He seems to be threatening his underlings, though you haven't seen too many of them around, except for the
Well,
cook that he mentioned.
Yeah, we know
that
the
she
cook is
mentioned.
there at least.
Now be good, Crannock. Just stay to your quarters. Remember,
how does he
call,
respond to her?
call Yajath if you need to use the restroom. Got my chamber pot. He like kicks a little pot next to him.
shit right here in the middle of the friggin' room. Where are ya?
Make
Make
an
the guard
insight
watch.
check.
Everyone?
Well, Vilma,
Or
since she
everyone else
asked what his
Oh,
reaction
okay.
was to her, he seems to be just taking things in stride, but he is very displeased with his situation.
Imagine.
He looks like an ornery old man in general, but he's not in charge here, and he doesn't like it.
Well, that could just be a normal
Does he look
thing,
sick?
But
He does not look sick. I mean, he looks old. He doesn't look like he's actually sick.
he doesn't look
Doesn't
like
look
he's
like anybody's
diseased.
messing with him or something.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's good.
Okay, so he's not being poisoned by something under his bed. Maybe he is, but it's a different kind of thing. But
I don't know if Henrik's the only one that can glance under a bed without looking suspicious.
yeah,
Right. I was gonna say I'm not even gonna try.
I don't want to say
heard
anything
that.
while there's like a guard right next to him. So we'll just keep up with
Can
our.
I
deception.
be cover for Nephros to look under the bed and just kind of stand there and look big?
Want? Try. Give
I'm
Nephros
s-
advantage. The help action.
Sure.
Can we do it before Vilma leaves the room?
She's not gone yet.
Okay, good. Because I want the out. Okay, all right, sure, fine.
I'll like
Whatever.
Since I'm big and tall, I'll just
Whatever,
look at this guard up
neutral.
and down and examine him. I
Yeah.
guess just
Just
to.
flex your neutral rolls.
Yeah,
Since they're actively perceiving you, I will. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you peek under the bed slightly. Nobody seems to have noticed you. They're too busy looking at the giants in the room, especially one of the new cult members. Glance under the bed, and I mean, there's some dust bunnies, coins.
Half-eaten scone.
Oh, and a poison
the
crystal.
box.
Oops.
Nope.
Ooh, a snack for Venric.
Doesn't seem to be anything like that under there.
All right.
I only eat real bunnies, not dust bunnies.
He's allergic.
Rabbits too.
And that's the tour of the place. So, I suppose we'll have to set you up in one of the guard towers. Maybe just set up your retinue in the guard towers. Vilma, was it? You can stay in, set up a cot in the main room. Pleases you.
Sure. I actually, why don't I? We travel together pretty often. I'll stay with them unless you need me somewhere, or the Lord needs me somewhere.
We'll take care of it in the morning. If you're fine, resting with them, then that's fine. To each their own. She smiles and descends the stairs.
Except for Nephros, he has to sleep with the slaves.
wanna
Woe is
sleep.
me.
I want to sleep with the slaves.
I can't control you. You speak for yourself. We talked about this.
All right, then I'm gonna sleep with the slaves.
Okay.
Prisoners
The
with
door's
jobs.
Alright,
Oh, they got Jeeves.
she opens the door out into the cold once more.
Does anyone like shoo me away while I'm still eating food? Because I'm gonna stay here as long as I
Hey,
can.
Food is
Give
a
you a little pat on the
stretch.
head as we walk by.
I'm
Good
hoping
boy.
to catch like maybe the child.
Chris, are they
They
kind
were.
of Barry Demaciaing over there?
They just start dancing into the
couldn't-
snow together.
Couldn't get them back to their
Jeeves
upright
fell in love
positions.
immediately.
No,
I
no, 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 no,
know
no.
you. I met with you once upon a Jeeves.
Wow, they're really hitting it off, aren't they?
And here I thought he'd make friends with the crone instead.
Alright, she. Damn it.
Hmm?
Slightly off. No.
Yeah. Apparently, if you do Alt scroll, it does it without snapping it 45 degrees.
Roll to revert the version back.
Alright. She is gonna.
Leave Jeeves alone. You don't need to bring Jeeves. He doesn't need to be hand in hand with her. Okay?
Okay. She leads you guys outside and up the stairwell to the the battlements. She
We
points
all
out a small
stay here.
outhouse
She
next
doesn't
door.
notice.
She waits for everybody to be following.
Damn it.
Does she
You must
wait
gather
for...
your party to proceed.
Yeah.
You must gather your party to proceed.
Honestly, I don't think. I think they're just gonna cuddle up with the sevenths. God.
What the fuck are we doing here? Do we just kill everyone? I don't know.
We
No,
can all
I'm,
squeeze together.
Just gnawing on
just-
bones.
I'm just following Vilma's lead, if we're being honest.
Look, there's free food everywhere. You should at least eat.
Venric, that's
This
not
is literal
food.
garbage.
It's still something.
That's
It's marrow.
bones.
There's marrow inside
What?
the bone.
You, go get
Oh,
your
I-
companions. He sends Jeeves away. It seems that she's waiting for you all.
Oh,
Uh,
all
Come
right.
along, put those bones back.
well,
For woe betide me,
I'd-
mistress. I'm so sorry.
I'm thinking back later.
make me
but
push
yeah,
you.
but I'll be sneaky boy.
Honestly, it's so hard to find good help.
My sentiments exactly. Alright, god damn it. She
She turns. and
turns
locks
to
the
you
door?
and says,
Shakes her head.
right, come on in, you sons of bitches. Come on in.
To the sacrifice chamber.
Okay, let's get you, let's rotate you.
Yeah, could you flip
You
that
are
around
really
for me?
struggling
Thanks.
today.
I want my torch to
It-
point north. Thank you.
It's funny how, like, it just refuses to go back to the original rotation, even if I, like, rotate it all the way. Anyway.
Highlight and drag and drop is out of the question.
There's an empty room in the upper story of this building. In the lower story, there was a set of 3 cots and 3 more cultists that she shouts at as she enters. What are you doing lollygagging about? You guys get up and patrol the battlements. Except you. Bring some of those cots upstairs. At least one of them. We have spare cots? My lady, yes, in the spare... Go get them! We have 6 people to seat. 5.5. And
Uh,
I
I'm
can
a
use
foot
the
warmer,
floor.
I'm
It's
short.
fine.
No. Okay.
We'll sleep in the snow to be closer to the Lord.
of course. Wow. I
We
just
shall
threw
be his
something.
blades in the ice.
Yes. Ding.
I'm a
I
mess
grab a
tonight.
snowball from outside and just kind of rub it into my hair.
Do you need some bourbon, Chris? I can get you some bourbon.
I need more water.
I think you need
I
to
should-
drink.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's spinning
Water.
already.
I'll say that she sets you up in here. The cultist brings some cots and blankets for you guys, and she leaves you be. She goes back to her post. She lets you know that she'll be in this chamber with Huarwar, because that's where they sleep. They sleep here in the front gates where the battlements are.
Definitely a thing.
That's
And-
weird.
Says, shout if you need anything. Leaves you guys alone. And
When do we eat in the morning?
um,
What's breakfast?
breakfast is just after sunrise.
Wonderful.
Then we can start working.
Just so excited to finally be here.
Excited for you to be here. She smiles and then closes the door.
Oh, I'm so excited to do the lot. What are we doing here?
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
It's so easy. I don't even know why we bothered.
I'm just gonna like look around and maybe go up to like the stairs to like wait there to make sure that we're not gonna get interrupted by the people grabbing the cots.
I thought we were gonna have to fight immediately. How did we get this far? We're in. We're literally in.
I don't want to fight an entire castle full of people.
Well,
Yeah.
this is good. They think they're on their
Half
side.
of them seem to be children.
We could use this opportunity to get a lay of our surroundings so we can minimize the conflict.
I'm back.
Also, children are the worst. They have no honor. We don't want to fight children.
Yeah, look at
Also,
Grundle.
Yeah, I know. Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Grundle.
Children are terrifying. Yes,
Eh,
I
He's
agree.
still got a bit of blood from the fleshings on him.
Ugh.
Oh, what the fuck they were?
So are we just-
Paratones.
Are we just all sleeping here tonight?
Of course not.
I just went
I
with
mean-
the flow.
I mean, I guess I was trying to play up the whole sad servant thing so I could sleep with the other servants and talk to them, maybe plug them for
I
information
also
about,
want to do that.
Well, there
Hey,
are
don't-
some downstairs if you want to talk to them. They seem to
Yeah.
sleep downstairs.
Nephros,
In
you
the
can use
same
the
area?
excuse that I ordered you to go get something for me.
And
Yeah,
I need you
exactly.
to
Cook.
assist him because you don't trust him alone. Okay, we're
Well,
going.
no,
Bye.
you can go because I can't order you around. That was already established. You can do
Yes.
whatever you want.
Okay.
You
There
are
are
the worst servant ever.
so besides the door that Bell went through, there's also a door to the north that leads along the walls that you guys went through already. I guess I'll get rid of this door, I guess.
Kill the door.
And we'll just assume that the stairwell is like right where the stairwell is. No door picture.
Yeah, are these stairs downstairs to the servants'
These
quarters?
these ones do lead down to the servants' quarters. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'll grab you guys, bring you back to the other page, but
Other page. What?
You just repeat what you said.
Pictures transcribed.
What?
let's get set up. What's going down there? Grundle and Nephros?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Let's just assume that these guys are. I'll put near the stairwell. Okay. I'm ready.
Uh,
Okay. You guys are in the downstairs of this area. Oh my god.
Oh no!
The whirlwind.
Help!
Yeah, just like flush the toilet, but in reverse. Suck
We're
them
just
back
there
up.
so we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Camera feed.
Okay. Yeah, you go
Left the door
downstairs. And looks like the cultists are back to playing cards.
Immediately.
Oh well, sorry. I was only planning to head down here like when it's like time to sleep, I guess, so that the other servants would be down here.
Oh. Well,
Because that's when I said like I wanted to go sleep in the servants' quarters so I could talk to the servants.
I mean, these guys are kind of lowers in the cult, so
Oh, all right, fair enough. That's fine.
they were directly ordered by Fel to go get you cots and to get you blankets and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this is these guys. All right.
Did they?
Yeah, they
no,
did.
they didn't.
Okay. They
Oh, just played cards and left us alone.
Go get them cots. And they just continue playing cards like she's not the boss of them.
Right.
Yeah, no. There's not too many servants left in here.
Okay. Well, I'll just saunter up. Bosses, am I right? Mind dealing me in?
Look at each other. The new guy.
Yeah, you see that big loud lady up on the floor above us? The one who you needed to go get the cots for?
You can hear me stomping up there just because I'm just really loud at walking around. I'm pacing out of nervousness.
Second floor neighbors. God damn it! What are they doing?
Yeah,
Obviously infiltrating a cult.
hard not to see her.
Yeah, you got a first impression now. Imagine how
Good lady.
hard it is to get her food when we're traveling in between 10 towns.
So, I guess you have a similar story to everyone here.
Oh, yeah, same.
Doesn't leave much to talk about. I guess where are you originally from before you found the crystal?
Oh, well, I was from Bryn Shander, actually, originally.
Oh, wow. Close to home then.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a city boy myself, as much as you can say that up here.
Fun. Yeah, sure, come on. Sit down. You can play. Is your green friend joining you?
no. I gotta return some videotapes. And
They shrug.
I'm gonna walk out.
All right.
Doesn't need any addressing.
Yeah, it seems like no one's gonna stop you or anything. So you're not trapped here.
There was always a lad.
Alright, Nephros, if you want to play some games,
Yeah, they're playing Skull. I want to get in.
they,
The
m-
buy-in
my
is
God.
1d4 damage
they make some room for you.
for the blood sacrifice.
Guess, make a... I'll say that they can play some 3 Dragon Ante. They have any sets of game tools that you really need. So
Alright,
maybe
cool.
chess. So... what do you want to play?
I'll play 3 Dragon Ante with him.
Okay, then you can use your proficiency. I'll have you make a dexterity check to start off. Right. It's pretty good. You're
Wow.
able to make sure that you have a pretty good hand by glancing at some of the cards around there. Street the Dragon Ante dice game?
I
Card
think
game
it's
now.
it's actually a real game that WizKids has made.
I know.
I think it's like a similar sort of pokery thing, like a set collection. Like it's like a cards version of Liar's Dice, I think.
Oh, okay. So you managed to get a pretty good group of cards that you think will be hard for them to identify how much you have. Now make a deception check with proficiency. All right. They fail to call your bluff after trying to bluff themselves. This guy's pretty good. Yeah. Be a bit more interesting with you around. What'd you say your name was?
Oh, my name is Nephros Silvertongue.
Ah, good. Well, we all just gave up our names when we joined the cult and called ourselves Black Swords. But, if you want to keep yours, that's fine. We're just NPCs, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's pretty quick down the pipeline. I'm just trying to get as many uses out of mine as I can before the big lady tells me I got to be a black sword too.
Oh, sure, yeah. You know how it is.
Yeah, bosses, am I right?
Of course, our boss is the conduit for our Lord and Savior Levistus, but, you know,
Oh, of course, all praise be to Levistus.
but bosses.
I don't think cults have fun like this.
But bosses, am I right?
we if you want to do another check to simulate continuing playing, that's fine. But now that I'm sort of like in Lucid, I'm gonna like broach the question. So what's up with that mopey speaker guy who's locked up in the castle?
Speaker? Kind of got him under house arrest for the past 2 weeks or so.
Oh wow, 2 weeks. So wait, you guys moved in 2 weeks ago?
Oh no, we've been here for months, but we decided that it was time for the speaker to stop making appearances. Yeah, we kind of run the
Oh.
place, you know?
No, yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Good idea. Yeah.
Now that we got enough people, we might actually just kind of take over the town, you know? Anybody that comes in, join the cult, whether they want to or not.
No, I like that. And once you've taken over the town, what's I don't know, maybe like Caer next, or
Who
are you
knows?
thinking of branching south?
This just works in mysterious ways. Kadroth told us that the knights were gonna try and make the Black Swords at least take over this town, but I'm thinking next is maybe one of the other smaller towns before we start moving into Bryn Shander.
No, yeah, that's reasonable. If you got one of the smaller towns, you can attack from 2 angles.
Oh yeah, this guy's good. Yeah, you should bring that up. You should bring that up to Fel. Or even
Gets
Kadroth.
conspiracy.
I mean, if someone as low as me could get a private audience with Fel, that'd be a treat.
You were just talking to her, weren't you?
Well, I was behind my master talking to her, but yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you guys are bros, right? You got the any motions for horns?
People keep. This is like the 4th time today people have brought it up.
I think he just shoots the guy.
Never's like he like
Glorious bastard style.
blinks a little bit with a blank expression. You're right, I do. That's a great suggestion. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I figure
Sipsy.
most of the tieflings here are, Levistus born. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I assumed.
No, I'm sure. See, I was never told, which fiend was at the origin of my bloodline, but I can only assume it's Levistus since I've been called here.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense, right? I wasn't just saying because he's a tiefling. It's just saying because he's a tiefling of Levistus.
Yeah, you shifty types all seem to gravitate together.
The other cultists just kind of like shake their heads. Just take a new hand. Black sword number 3. All right. Why don't we go to Grundle?
Yeah.
You've wandered into the courtyard. What are you doing out here?
B.
Rime.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I am wandering back into the main keep.
Sure. You open the door, head inside. Fel isn't there. That's a accidental clone I made of her, so she's gonna do a somersault and disappear.
Attack of the Phils.
Yeah, she better somersault away. All right. Then I think, what was it? This was the slaves' keep over here? Or the
Sleep.
servants?
That is where she mentions that the servants live.
All right. I'm going to politely knock.
Knock.
Really knock or kick the
No.
door down?
No, politely knock.
Politely knock. Wow.
Manners, he's growing.
You knock and the door opens slightly. The purple tiefling child opens the door. Yes?
Hello. My name's Grundle.
I'm Mir. What
Hi.
do you need? What do you want?
I just wanted to say hi.
Need a new torch? The torch is in here.
Um,
I'll
Yes.
get one. She runs
I
back
needed a new torch.
to a pile of
Talking to Harry Potter under the stairs.
torches in the room. Grabs a few of them. Here you go.
Hey,
Tell Fel that I'm sorry, and I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Slowly closes the door, but like watches as you leave.
I'm probably blushing as I run away.
Aw.
A child.
Eh.
Got those
Well, don't
torches
talk
that they
to
asked
girls.
Why do I have these torches?
How'd this happen?
It blacked out for a second.
Oh no.
He's joined the cult already? No.
Man, it's like my brain feels all clean, like it's been washed.
I get it.
I guess I'll just kind of throw my. I got torches. I need to go to bed.
Great.
Wrong guy.
Hey Jane.
I add a torch to my inventory.
I'm gonna go to my bunk.
Strange fellow. Is he a kid?
He's a strapping young lad.
It's hard to tell. Is he like a goblin? Or too tall for a goblin, idiot.
I think he's at least half orc.
Are these guys
Orc,
dumber than
that's
us?
Probably. Yeah. Probably an orc. Anyway, next game. I'm sure that I'll get it back this time. Hey, do you want to maybe bet on real coins? Levistus prevents gambling. Frowns on it. That's right. Well, chips it is. Well, you guys, you want to take a long rest?
Cult party.
Or is
Yeah,
anybody
do that.
doing anything in the
I feel
middle of
there
night?
has to be a group discussion
I'm
here.
I'm feeling a bit sneaky. Maybe I can bring notes to the speaker.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's group up. Okay. So we just got the tour, more or less, of this place, you know?
yeah.
Well, on the side, I say we go with it for a bit, and we gain information. We need to know about perhaps what's happening with the speaker. We need to know about was it Agony? What was the name of the
Avarice.
Avarice? We need to know about this Avarice, who's leading them, but they're a little strange and maybe not a true follower, but it's suspicious. But they're the more powerful, and like, what's going on there?
And we also need to rescue Huawei, but he did not
And we
seem
need
too
to get-
keen on being rescued.
No, he's in. He seems very in. I don't know if there's
What can we
what the
do?
deal is.
In the
We can-
bed.
We might have. I could talk to him. We might have some. We'll have to just talk to him about what's happening. You know, we just need to like gather information, and then we can perhaps find the nicest way of dealing with this. We just need to. They seem so welcoming. Like we just need to just say yes to them. And
Oh yeah, it
Fine.
just took a little bit of magic to make them want us to hang out with them.
honestly,
Yeah,
we
she-
could have just
She's gonna
led
be
with
pissed if it wears off.
if it wears off. Well, it lasts until she does the action, which already happened. So
But you also charmed her on top of that.
no, that's just how suggestion works. It goes until the action.
Who charmed her?
Nobody
Nobody.
charged her.
Charming happened.
Nobody
I thought someone
charmed her.
did suggestion, and I thought I heard someone say and a charm.
No.
Yeah, I could have done a charm
Oh,
person, but I chose not to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
DC is 11.
Yeah,
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Vilma just had Eagle Splendor and was just good at her checks and was able to deceive them into like pretending that he had a crystal that summoned him here.
Fenric, I don't even think that they noticed you, so if you could sneak around, I think I'd be fine.
Again, I mean, if you want to bring a note or something, we just bought a shit ton of paper and ink and pens. If you want to make a note, I can try and get it in there.
Okay, I mean, how do we... So he seems to go with them, but begrudgingly, and there was threatening of his servants, so... So they're controlling him. I don't know if it's magical or if it's just purely through threats.
It sounded like threat.
Sounded like threat. So I think we'll talk with... I could probably talk with Phil about the speaker situation. Easy enough. So we get information on that. We do need to find out. We're not allowed to go see Avarice, but we should probably at least see Avarice. Somebody.
We were told not to, so we should. Which is
At
you
least-
know, good video game logic.
Right.
Don't escape from this prison.
Go to the wall that definitely looks different than the rest of the wall.
You mean the door? Because we're upstairs?
Door, wall. I'm just saying as a video game reference.
Yes. And there'll be a sign that reads
The dead end, start pressing X.
Right.
fake wall ahead, and then hit a real wall and be frustrated.
I mean, most of you can just. It seems like you can just walk around as you please. Getting
Yeah.
any of these individuals alone is probably going to be the harder part.
Should we split up, or should we just stay together and tackle them one at a time? What should our next move?
Something I'm concerned about is this doesn't have a sword in it, for real. And if somebody checks it who has like actual detection, perhaps, or
No, it's still a
something
shard of that cursed metal.
it's still a shard of the metal, but doesn't have the sword in it like all the other ones have, which means that I don't have the position that I actually have. So we just need to make sure they don't find out about it.
Or we just take one from someone else, like War, and then get him kicked out.
Let's go talk to Huawar right now.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I think we should talk to him.
Okay.
And maybe-
He sleeps in the same room as Fel, so they're right next door.
Yeah, that's true. They're right next to each other, which makes it awkward.
Their thing. Don't worry about it.
Was I also invited to? Is there like a for the more elite members go there, or is it just those two?
It is just those two in there. You were
Okay.
invited into the main keep if you wanted to stay there, but
I'll go walk around the main keep, see if there's anybody walking around, I suppose, but
Rundle was for a second.
besides,
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk with people before we started
Okay.
moving.
Is anybody joining Vilma?
Vilma, you should carry
Probably.
me.
Okay, I'll carry you.
Let's do get help.
Just throw him at somebody.
This is
It
my
depends.
son.
That's not special.
You can tell he's my son because he is
No.
small.
Carry me.
Oh,
This is my
okay.
pet. You can tell he is my pet because he is small.
Nor the glowing red eyes and the speaking.
Just start. I'll be on the. No, I was supposed to be on the floor, so it's just kind of everything falls off.
Okay.
Oh, great. Fenric is naked again.
Carry a small naked man with me again.
Again.
Not good.
Why does
We
no
knew him
one
for a
think
couple of
about
weeks,
this
and
for
then
their
suddenly
own
he's naked.
pets? They're always naked. They just have fur.
Yeah, but they're not actually small men turned
Fair.
into animals. Okay,
Fair.
they're actually animals.
Well, do we know that really?
Listen, there's that whole Harry Potter thing they didn't know for a while.
The werefox turns into a fox and hops into Vilma's arms.
Yeah, I just do the paws up, up.
You are very cute like this.
After meerkatting for a while, Vilma picks up Venric, stroking them, and heads into the main keep.
I am now a scarf.
Alright, Jeeves will stay behind and hold down the fort. He'd notify in case anybody else comes back. Suvi seems to be there as well. Grundle has returned. Nephros is met downstairs when you head downstairs.
Yeah, we don't need Jeeves accidentally saying anything to any other tieflings. That will not go good.
Ooh, how's that devil spawn life?
Is it like being an affront to God?
Like, ugh.
I didn't make Jeeves this way. This is all Chris. I just saved the goddamn guy for my backstory. I'm just saying.
Jeeves
I
has
think-
evolved into a lot of things.
Oh boy, he
Has
has.
he evolved into a level 3 NPC?
Sidekick.
He's a level 3
Sidekick.
sidekick, if that's what you mean. Suvi, will you join them?
I'm gonna go investigate the barky doggies.
Sure. There be dogs.
Did only pay for one night of dog stay at the hotel.
Yeah, we can't
Wire
be
dogs.
cultists here forever, he realizes.
Well, honestly, we could probably bring our dogs in. They'll probably just like, oh yeah, we got our dogs outside. So
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
look,
sure.
wolves.
Yeah,
Even on the
there's
mini-
Probably
map.
okay.
there's yeah. There's a whole pen filled with wolves. They're all barking at you as you approach, but nobody seems to care. I guess they do that all the time. Bark.
Yep, they're dogs.
Suvi nods.
Could you talk with animals if you use a spell?
I have a spell, yeah. I could do that. Alright, guys, quiet down for a second.
They
Speak with animals.
look at you attentively.
You there in the middle.
They part ways so that one wolf comes forward,
It's
looks
the
up
leader.
at you attentively. It's the alpha.
Look at me. I'm the alpha now.
Establish that you're a Sigma male.
And I can say that they're the alpha because they are in captivity. Because that was a behavior only observed was in captivity.
Mhm.
Anyway, the wolf looks up at you.
Are you one of the master of this castle's pets?
We pull the sled. Guard the place. Do what they want.
Are these strangers running around this castle something you guys don't like?
There are new people here. No sled for a while.
I don't know what I can get out of dogs. I don't know why I came here.
I mean, you just got a bunch of information right there.
Would you like to leave this place?
Like to leave this cage. Want to stretch our legs, find our masters once again. They have not visited us in many, many days.
Many days, you say?
I mean, that makes sense, since someone said that he hasn't been presented, or the speaker hasn't been presented in 2 weeks.
Or they could be stolen.
Yeah.
Or they killed the owner or something.
Yeah.
Those cloaks are not our masters. Those cloaks are new.
How about the one who feeds you, the cook? Is he from here?
Do not know cook. No boy.
We know, boy.
You see, or sorry, you hear a little creak. As a door closes nearby. Seems to have come from the west.
I look at it with my furbog eyes.
Look to the west. See that there is a shed ended to the keep. It's closed. Nobody here.
You didn't hear anything. I'm not gaslighting you.
Listen at the door.
You hear some movement inside, like some creaking. It looks like there's some like lamplight flickering inside from the cracks in the door. It's not like a very well-made door.
I suppose I'll knock quietly.
Knock a few times. Hear someone whisper. Is it?
I am Suvi. I'm new guy here.
Didn't mean to disturb you.
Do you live here?
The door opens a crack. It's a young human boy holding up a lantern.
Oh, your name tag says Alistair.
Yes.
I'm Alistair. I just...
Silver's here.
I'm just looking.
Ah! I heard the wolves stop barking.
Do you guys let them out of there? They seem like they need to go for a walkie real bad.
The bell doesn't let them out. I'm just the kennel boy.
Yeah, perhaps I can convince her to let me take them out. I'm good with animals. Could help us patrol for the following. I don't know.
And you seem to have a better with than I do. I just thought that maybe I could better life here, so I kind of just I stowed away in some boxes. They found me and they told me that I had to work for them. They kept me in this little shed. Guess it's better than being an orphan in Shander. Daddy went away a while ago.
Oh.
Seems tough.
Tough.
I'm also an orphan.
Pat.
I was raised by Yeti, so
So I kind of beat you.
Could be worse, Could be Yeti Cave.
cave.
Yes, big, furry. They keep humanoids as pets sometimes. Terrible. They do feed you, though. Not that I'm saying run away to the Yetis, that's a terrible idea.
Yetis were mean. Like, your mommy and daddy were a Yeti?
Sure, close enough.
Is that why you're so
If you could
hairy?
leave this place, would you? If you could change your fate.
I don't know where I'd go. But I don't love it here. They're kind of scary. Especially that
Yes.
one lady with the horns. The white-skinned one.
Is that, what's her
Everest.
name?
Everest?
Avarice.
That's what they call her, I think. She's down below. It's allowed
Just
down
below?
there.
In
Yeah,
the dungeons?
yeah.
Is she locked down there?
Are you one of the knights of the Black Sword?
Get in close and I'm like, no. Do not tell anyone.
I shouldn't be talking to you. I might get in trouble. He like tries pushing on you to get you out of the little shed.
Which definitely would not work because he's so big.
I know. He's
Skidding
not
on the
pushing
floor.
you.
Like,
I know. I'm just imagining a little kid like, go, get out. I
that's
am a
fine.
wall.
I will go kind of pat him on the head and just kind of almost crush him.
Did you mean what you said though? That might
We might be able to
Get
get
us out
some
of-
of you out of here if you don't want to be here. I have to work with my friends.
hey. You're
Then I just no.
Look at my
Suvi.
name tag. It's a Suvi.
just read my name tag, idiot.
I am Suvi and my friends. Well, we're going to do our best to figure out how to help everyone here who doesn't want to be here. Especially those wolves.
I only care for animals.
Mostly for the wolves.
Now I must go before they see me, in
Hey,
case they want to hurt you.
bye, Suvi. Back for
Bye.
me.
My friend.
While that was happening,
Friend acquired.
Vilma and Venric, double V's.
I
V
am.
squad.
I am a scarf.
It's fair. But you're actually the V squad, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. The Vsauce. Vsauce here.
Hey, Vilma here. Enter.
Okay, so to the right is where
Servants' quarters.
the
Grundle
servants'
had
quarters are.
gone in there a moment
you
before.
went there already. To the left is
That's where the dude that starts with C is supposed to be.
It's actually a
That's
K,
right.
but you wouldn't have known that.
Ah, English language, whatever. Bullshit.
Actually.
Kadroth.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fuck off.
Well, I'm
Large
saying
I'll
you
fix the
wouldn't
notes.
you wouldn't have known that because I said it
No.
verbally. I didn't write it.
Right. That those aren't his quarters though. That's just where he is hanging out.
Yeah, that's his study.
His
He said.
office. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, then we should probably talk to him at some point. It's fair that we weren't introduced to him by Fel. What else? So, and then we go upstairs. There was the speaker on one side, and the other was what?
So the speaker was on one side, and on the other side was a small hallway. They said that Kadroth's living chambers were in there,
That's where his living chambers. They were right
and
above.
across
where
from
he
that
was
is where the
studying.
crone lives, Ethel.
Right. Okay. Down the hallway. Okay. All right. So we got some people you gotta meet. What should I say to Kadroth? Should we talk to him, Fenric?
Heh.
Thank you. for your input.
Insightful.
If he's the leader, he might inspect my sword closer, the crystal closer, but that's probably going to happen at some point. We need to steal one. Henrik.
Could I use my sense of smell to figure out like if there is somebody in the office?
Sure, make a perception check.
I hop down.
So you have advantage because you're keen senses.
You can make keen sentences with your
Big-
fox mouth.
Great.
I love how almost every time we've rolled advantage tonight, it's been doubles.
Yep.
Hey
That's how
guys.
advantage works.
Yeah, you get to roll twice and it's the same number.
All right. You sniff at the ground, and it definitely smells like there's somebody in the other room. Smells human, maybe.
I scratch at the ground. Just kind of like scratch and then look up.
Sure. I'll say that after Suvi's short conversation, he can probably join you guys.
Yeah, there's nobody in this room. Fenric, what are you doing?
I make two little squeaks.
No. Do you want to go in?
Do you want to go inside?
Do you
I
want
wish
to
I
go
could
inside?
talk to you as an animal.
Huh?
Two more
Dude.
squeaks.
2 squeaks is yes.
Walk.
I'll go and knock on the door.
Okay. You knock on the door. You
Free and
hear
clear.
movement onto the other side of the door. Who is it?
Oh, I cannot see. If
The door's not open.
The
It's
door's
not
not
open.
open. Okay. I saw something peek out. I'm like, am I blind again? Oh no.
They just
Wow.
like press their ear up against the door.
Um,
Who would be knocking?
new devotees to the Lord Levistus.
Oh. Sure. Come on in.
Oh my god, dude. Who the fuck is this guy?
It's great. He looks great.
Who the
Elm's
fuck is
face.
this?
Welcome.
Are you?
What brings you to the den? The mighty
Ah,
den where I keep hitting my leg on the coffee table.
I was told Kadroth would be in here. Is that you?
Kadroth? No. Kadroth's over there, and he points to the door in the north end of this room.
Is this a secretary for Kadroth?
You don't need to call me a secretary.
I'm a fox. I was asking you.
Me.
Venner says, meep.
Meep, and then ran away to the other door.
Well, basically, I'm his manservant. Let's call it that.
It's way worse.
You could pick any other word, honestly.
What,
What's
woman
your
servant? My name's Thoob.
Thoob. I'll
That's
just call
even
you Thoob.
worse. Just call a manservant.
No, manservant is not better.
Well, if you're here to see Kadroth, he's been up all night. I haven't been able to go to sleep because he hasn't even left the study yet. Just kind of
Is
been
there-
resting until you knocked, and then I sprang up. Thought that I was in trouble.
Do you know what? Is he? What's he up? Why is he up? Still.
He's hard at work doing the Vistus knows what.
Hmm.
He's been planning things for a while. I think he intends to start making moves soon.
Well,
Lord knows what those are. I don't get to
He
hear
does.
anything.
Interesting. Okay. Well, does he not greet new members, or does he not need to know these kind of things?
Ooh. Ooh, I wouldn't bother him. I wouldn't bother him
Oh,
this late
okay.
at night.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Thanks,
That's a
Thoob.
ruse.
Does he get in a way? Does he get in a way? He gets in a way, doesn't
He,
he?
he gets in a bit of a way.
Alright. I see. So Phil didn't want to disturb him because he gets in a way. I see. This is my underling, Suvi. Say hi,
It's a nice
Suvi.
chair.
You're about the same height for an underling.
Well, wait, is this height-based hierarchy here? Is that how this works?
Oh, you aren't one of the tallest?
Should I beat this short one up?
Hold on, not yet.
My tallest.
Zim? Is that you?
Oh, you can go to ER.
Earth. Sounds like a hellhole. Anyway. Yeah, he gets in the way. Nice to meet you. Suvi the underling. I am Thoob the manservant. I'm sure we will get along swimmingly.
Is our new Jeeves.
Who?
I don't think he's the new Jeeves.
I'm not aware of a Jeeves.
Please avoid being a Jeeves, if you could.
I'll
I've already said
try.
his name.
Good.
Now, please, we're probably already making too much noise.
Does he have a crystal with him?
Looks like he's got a chain hanging underneath his shirt.
Is there anything of interest in this building besides this man? Room.
Yeah, besides this man in this
Eye-catching
room, there's
cultiness.
a like a roaring fireplace, bunch of chairs. It looks like they meet people in here. And then there's some shelves with some knickknacks and stuff like that up there. A few books, mostly of innocuous like subjects that don't involve religion. Maybe the ones that they kept, I guess. Venric,
So
it
no
looks
additional
like,
crystals to steal.
it looks like you're doing something.
I'm scratching at the door.
Yes. I'm thinking of maybe using this guy as our deal, a good crystal guy.
As you're doing that, Venric, you start scratching at this door,
You
and
beholden.
eventually it opens, and you see the little tiefling child open the door.
I totally just squeeze my way in to start roaming about and jumping on the bed.
Who are
Yes,
you, little
a
guy?
wild animal busts into the room.
Yup, but it's a kid, so it's enticed by this furry creature.
An old grown man jumps into the room and jumps on a child's bed.
She
You
kind of
don't
is.
know.
She's surprised at first, but then she just is like watching you curiously, like, how did you get in here?
Oh,
Are you,
Grundle's here for round 2.
are you cold?
I'm just looking.
Just taking a look.
Yeah,
It's a girl.
for reference.
Run underneath the bed. I want to see if there's boxes or shards that might be underneath there, like before.
You're just gonna roll the place as a fox.
Yeah, as a fox, and then I'm
Why
gonna
not?
jump back on the bed. I'm gonna curl up at like the base to like invite pets.
Aw.
You look under the beds real quick. There's not that much down there. It looks like one of the beds that doesn't seem to be hers has like a sharpened torch down there, as well as like a kitchen knife, and
shiv.
like a
Ooh.
fork. Looks like somebody's plotting something. And then you hop up onto the bed and you like roll over onto your back, and Mir kind of like tentatively steps forward. I mean, this isn't a world where we know what rabies is, and children that are brought into cults are
All
taught how to interact with wild animals. So
First off,
she just
if-
approaches.
If a wild animal approached me in a way that is like, please pet me, I would be the stupid one that would also pet this animal.
Okay, immediately bite.
Just say, like, if an opossum or a raccoon came up to my door, I would feed it.
Wow,
just-
it's just walking up to me as if it has no fear of humans and wants to spread a dangerous disease that there
In
is no
broad
cure
daylight.
for.
If it's in broad daylight, that's probably a problem. If it's at nighttime, look, this is your oyster. You own the night. Let me just give you some jam and you can leave. Oh,
But-
you want more jam?
But in this
Yes.
world,
Some kind of song.
Mir heads over to the bed. You're a cute little guy, aren't you? And she starts rubbing your belly.
She doesn't know she's rubbing a man's belly.
I was hoping to be a floof puddle so I can get pets on the head and like ear scritches to be less weird, but Chris went this way, so that's fine.
You said you were begging pets, so I figured
Yeah.
you were rolling on your back.
Fair.
So I would
You
beg
gotta
pets
act
if I
somewhere
wanted
between
pets.
a dog and a cat, like a fox.
He's a little fucking pervert.
Vendrick's like, yes.
No.
I didn't know we brought Chedney with us.
Um,
Haven't seen the new season.
I made this character first. Fuck you, Travis.
Oh,
You
is
have
that what
the
it
same
is?
awesome
randomly,
idea.
Actually.
Anyway, she starts rubbing your belly. Aw, cute little fox.
Then you bite her, turn her into a werewolf.
No.
Oh no!
Definitely not.
Tiefling,
Um,
fox, tiefling,
Tiefling, where fox?
That's pretty fucking badass, but no.
Shane groans in the distance.
Oh.
Hate Fog of War.
I'm just trying to think like if there's anything else. I was hoping that the other person would be in here and not just her alone, but maybe I will wait until they show up. Maybe not. I feel like I might get stabbed.
Ah,
Just
Just morph and be naked in this child's bed.
No.
Ugh, Not good.
It'll probably be a bit before they do show up.
Okay.
So you'll probably be here for a while.
There's nothing on the desk or anything like that, right?
Nothing of note. It looks like they kept, most of the relevant things away from the servants that aren't in the fold.
I figured. Okay.
Vilma, Suvi.
I
You're still
usually
here with
think-
Thoob, who is trying to, kind of shoo you guys away.
Yeah,
to-
no.
Yeah, come on.
We'll head out.
We've been making a little too much noise. I don't want to bother Kadroth. He's probably going to...
Of course. Hey, you take it easy. We'll see ourselves out, and I'll go and I'll just.
Sure.
And
I'll get the... Oh!
slowly-
I'm sorry, Chair.
I got it. You just hang out, and I'll close the door.
Okay. Thank God I'm rid of them.
I'm gonna make sure, just like after he starts walking away, just wanted to have just a crack open. It's the smallest amount.
Okay.
And I'll go and bring Suvi outside. Fetch and go.
You see the door open to the servants' chambers, open a crack.
Can speak to animals.
Yeah, he can actually talk back to you.
Last
find
10
him.
minutes, apparently.
Who's there?
I will run off the
Where's
bed and
my
I'll go
fox
and...
buddy?
Yeah.
There you are.
That was
Good boy.
yours? Sorry. If you need anything, I'll get you whatever you want, my lord.
Well, don't trust wild foxes, but he's a good one.
Oh.
Stop running around. Come on.
Runs around in circles.
Yes, very exciting. No jumping.
Okay.
I wish I had fucking anything to give as a gift. That's fine. That's definitely not like a Fae-like
Take a
thing.
dump on the floor and leave.
Oh no.
Here's a gift.
I guess you leave and she
For a
closes
chicken
the
bone
door
from the
behind
table.
you.
Okay. I pulled them in to interact, and that's fine.
Oh, we already did that.
I'm gonna run over and look at this thing.
That is a chair.
That's a chair.
That is a tapestry.
I guess the reconvening hint didn't work.
It almost
He's just
looks-
ran off again.
I own this place. It looks like a pedestal that you would put like a book on. This
Nope,
specific
it's
place
a
for-
tapestry with the symbol of Levistus on it.
Alright.
A black sword encased in ice. I mean, Suvi, if you want to talk to Venric, you absolutely can with your ability to speak with animals for the next hour. Or 10 minutes,
And
whatever
I'm
it is.
Probably about to run out.
Or if you don't want to say anything, that's fine too. Otherwise, you guys are standing at the entrance with Venric running around the room.
I can't open doors. I was literally just trying to find anything to go and venture down and look at and listen to.
If you come
Um,
over here, I would explain things to you, Venric, but
I-
you can just run around.
I can hear you while I'm running.
I guess I'll ask Nephros and Grundle.
Look what
Are
I
you,
can do.
are you guys doing anything while this is all going on?
Is this actually happening in the same room we're in, or is this upstairs?
No. This is in
That
the
was in
main
the-
keep. It's like all the
Where'd
way
you guys
over
go?
there.
I'm probably still just playing cards with these guys. I was
Okay.
just planning on playing cards with them and trying to get as much information out of them as I could, which I feel like I did. So
Yeah. About as much as they're, willing to share or able to share. I guess
if whatever else is going on goes on long enough, and it's like close to like middle of the night, I might go try and find them. But I'm probably just going to play cards and then assume I'm going to bed.
Okay. Well,
Sylvie, I have a plan. So why don't we?
They're holding children here. Don't like it.
Yes, this is not good. So why don't we group up and see if we could aid our deception, solidify a position here, and then see what we can do to turn this over. There were dogs that you talked to?
Yes, they're part of the previous occupants.
Well, perhaps they'll be able to help us if we
They seem
Get to
eager to
trouble.
return to their master. Perhaps the old man upstairs.
perhaps. So it would be nice to be able to gain the ability to unlock the cage. That might be something that we want to do over here.
I talked to the boy who keeps the wolves. He seems
Okay.
like he wants to leave very badly.
If he has the keys to the vaults, and us convincing him to use it for us, or us getting them from him, if he has a spare,
But I was
perhaps.
thinking, he also told me where the leader is, or whatever her name is. Vengeance.
Avarice.
Avarice.
Avarice. What did he
Close
say
enough.
about her?
Said she's down below.
Right, that's
That's
right.
the dungeon.
And not to be disturbed. Okay, and I think we have to be able to steal like an authentic one. So I think we're gonna steal one from his name over there. So we're saying this while we're outside and like walking back towards
That's
the
fine.
thing.
So walk and talk and sneak.
As Suvi walks away before his spell runs out, like, I'm sleeping in here tonight. Okay, bye.
Hey, don't get stabbed.
I'm just gonna stay underneath the tables. Sleep
Okay.
on a chair.
There's no time limit on your thing, right?
No.
You'll just be there forever.
I think
Yeah.
we should buy you a collar so you at least look like a pet.
With the bell on it. Get you a little.
Transforms back into a gnome, has collar. Ah, shit.
Oh, you know, we should get you a little scarf so you have like a puppy scarf.
Aw. You want a little harness? You want to do a dog harness and you just carry me around when I'm being dumb?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. I do
No.
want a harness for Venric.
I'm
Why does
legit
Venric always
thinking
want
of
to be
those.
tied up and naked? This is so weird.
No!
He's a little pervert. What do you what do you
Not
want?
thinking of the humanoid side.
Must
He's
be a
such a
gnome
fucking
thing.
pervert.
Wow, I just realized we haven't gotten to like a nice like ending point. It's also like 15 minutes past 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ending point.
We'll regather and then pick it up.
You guys, you've explored the place a bit, and Venric stays inside of the keep for a bit while you reconvene with your friends, and you discuss, you share all the information that you've gathered with each other about Alicer, the kennel boy, Mir, the servant girl, and Thub, the manservant. And you ponder what you want to do next. Go after this Kadroth, go after Avarice, go after Fel and Huarwar, or whatever you want to do before suggestion starts to wear out, before they start to get suspicious, and all that stuff. But we'll figure that out next time. So, thanks everybody that came out to watch. You can watch The Rime of the Frostmaiden on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch our sister stream, the Dork Vision stream, on Sundays from 9 p.m. to midnight. You can find my books on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild, and you can support me on Patreon/NobleCrumpet. Meantime, have a good one, everybody, and remember, if somebody asks you to join a cult, say yes. You'll get free robes, you'll get free lodging, and everything will be okay for the rest
No.
of your days.
No.
Don't do
Thanks,
that.
everyone.
No.
Good night.
Good night.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.